30 seconds on the clock.
Using your old fancy little timekeeper over there.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
What, up here?
I
No,
just
there's one-
realized there's one up
Looks
there.
good. Looks good.
There's one on the stream.
Yeah.
Usually the first time we get into it, if you will,
I think I need a haircut.
is probably about
Yeah, it's
4
time.
minutes in.
I gotta get trimmed up.
I'll tell you what.
That's usually when we start dropping bombs.
I got trimmed up today.
I know you're looking good.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Looking good.
I thought you were looking great.
Thanks.
You
Yeah.
sound sad.
Welcome to the Revive
Look
Motor
great.
Podcast.
I'm
It's
trying.
been 30 seconds, so now we are not afraid to talk anymore.
Now we can
What's
be
up, chat
ourselves.
room?
Good evening, Tim Connors.
Chassis Harness in here early. Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo.
Hello.
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 Anybody want some Reese's?
Oh, so you're going to use that other TV as a monitor screen? That's a brilliant idea.
For us, yeah, so we can see it over there.
Evening E&D.
And I'm just gonna switch
Dougie
the
Details, what's going on?
the bookshelf and that little shelf, and just make it easy and put that on the little shelf.
Are you going to wall mount this or does it have feet?
I think it's it's
Oh, it's
standing
on a
right.
foot.
DJ in the
I thought
house.
I was leaning on the table.
It's on feet now. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Gus?
I'll see how it looks standing.
Gus in the room.
Dad in the chat.
There he
just
is.
show-
Should be
over
pretty
there?
Decent, yeah.
Jetta 2NR, what up, ladies? All the ladies in the place. Let's go.
Lady just left.
Oh.
Jordan.
That's my fair lady.
Big
Yeah.
shouts to Jordan. What a guy that guy.
I know. It's so nice of him to come and have dinner with us.
Yeah, it was great.
Big Jersey Mike's guy.
Yeah,
We all are now.
Apparently.
I mean, I've always been, but
I got a whole half sandwich out there for you.
I got 237 short ports right now, you know?
What is what's the equivalency? Yeah, 237.
I don't know how much is a sandwich.
I don't know. I think it's a buck a point.
Let me tell you, Corey put back a giant sub in literally like 10 seconds, and then ate a piece of mine.
Let me see what a sandwich costs over
He's a
there.
human vacuum cleaner.
Depends on the sandwich, but there's $16.95.
I'm thinking that's like
$18.95.
23 cents in credit.
I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm just trying to order a sandwich.
Order one up.
Dude, it won't let me order with the short points right now. It's down to order. Let's go.
It's because it knows. It knows you're trying to use them.
Yeah, it's only
All
going
right,
to be
so
allowed
let's
on certain
say I'm
sandwiches.
doing number 13, which is the only sandwich to get, right? The original Italian size. It doesn't say how much short points though.
It will at checkout probably.
Yeah, but I'm gonna add it to my order, and then I'm gonna
Forget and then order two.
no, then I'm gonna end up ordering it. Next.
Next, what do we got?
I think the dumbest thing I've ever done. I don't remember what place it was, but I ordered.
I don't know, dude. I'm afraid I'm gonna end up ordering this thing.
I ordered.
Oh, I have redeem awards. Okay. So 72 points gets me a regular sandwich.
Oh, okay. So you got a couple
that's a
regulars.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not playing games, boys.
So it might actually be $1 to $1.
Oh,
like
you-
a point to $1. No.
No.
What's a regular sandwich cost?
$10.
no, more than that.
Well, he's looking at it right
Oh,
now.
I'm looking right
a
at it.
regular sandwich.
Yeah, regular sandwich.
Regular Italian.
Well, you tell me
$10.15.
72 points get you a $10 sandwich.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's over $1 a point.
It's pretty good.
That's strong currency.
72 points would be $72 if it was $1 a point.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
What the fuck's going on in this
I
place
don't know.
today?
I don't know.
So it's their.
Oh, so it's like 10 cents ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's around there. I mean, it's way better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Wait, 1 point is 10 cents?
No, because
I
he's
just completely missed
72 points as a sandwich. A sandwich is $10.
Okay.
7 cents.
72 points is a sandwich. That's pretty good.
Yeah. A regular though, not a giant.
Oh, yeah, like
A normal
A
size
normal
human
size,
being
yeah.
sandwich.
Yeah, so each point is around 14 cents.
yeah.
Love to
So-
see that.
so
Love to
you've
see
got-
that.
You've got 200 what? 230 what? 237?
237.
Get enough for a couple lunches.
Well,
You
Boys,
got
my-
like 32.92 in.
It's not bad. There's a couple big boys.
that
I
is-
have some
Shout to Pudva.
call when we get rolling. I have some callbacks and deep thoughts.
Yeah.
That is literally just Robitussin induced sickness. And
Oh, I'm excited
so
for that.
excited to
My
share this.
callbacks are pretty light.
You robo tripping?
At some point, yeah.
I think he's coming off of it.
No, I think I need it.
You're gonna crack your back and just go into a robotuss,
Need that syrup.
a robotussle, some lean, if you will.
Yeah.
Spaceballs.
One time, speaking of ordering stuff by accident, I ordered Chinese food. That's what it was on
How do
on DoorDash.
You accidentally ordered Chinese food?
So I ordered no on purpose, but I ordered Chinese food from the place that I always order it from, and it's like it was an hour, and I'm like, how is it not here? It's usually here in like 30 minutes. So I open up the app and it's like, your order was due to deliver tomorrow at 12 noon. I'm like, what?
That's some BS.
So I call the place, no answer. I'm looking at the thing and it's like, they're closed.
Yeah.
So why did it let me order the food? So it just ordered it for the next available date?
Yeah.
You take it anyway?
Sounds
Nah.
like a future you problem.
Nah, I was pissed.
Yeah, that sounds like a future shook benefit.
I canceled it and then ordered from some other place. But I sat there for an hour hungry.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find a good Chinese place next to work. They're just not around.
Next to work.
It's nothing there. Pawtucket? Anybody know a good Chinese place? Pawtucket, Providence?
There's a good one in
I mean,
Cranston.
Apsara's good, but it's not really Chinese if you're really getting at it.
Apsara's is like the best Chinese food.
No, it's the best not Chinese food.
Chinatown's
I'm
pretty
not
good.
even from here. Somebody,
Like, you're going to get beef and broccoli at Apsara? No, you're going to get drunken doodles. You're going to get real shit. You're not going to get, like, American shitty Chinese food.
I'm just
Drunken
going to let the
noodles.
people of Rhode Island speak for me when I say that
Yeah, we go all
Apsara's
the
is
time.
like the best.
I personally like Gourmet House better, but still not Chinese food. I get what you're saying, but
Gourmet House is more Chinese food than Apsara.
Yeah, I like Gourmet
Even though
better.
it's the same exact kitchen.
I got beef with Apsara.
Do you?
I felt disrespected.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. They wouldn't sit the white man.
They wouldn't sit him?
They wouldn't sit the white man.
No way.
Yeah. I felt disrespected.
They saw you said no?
Was this recently?
This was a few years ago.
Have you gone back?
No, I
Okay.
refused to.
Strong
I'm a man of
grudge.
principle.
I like
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
You
So
go back, go to Italy, tan up a little, come back?
I go to Gourmet.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got
Same menu.
unseated?
No, I didn't get unseated. I just didn't get seated.
Wow.
No seats for you.
It's kind of like a Seinfeld
Seats for
episode.
other people, not seats for me.
Wow.
Yeah. What's the
Oh,
problem?
phone horns in Pawtucket's serious, but it's Vietnamese. That's what I mean. There's a bunch of great other spots.
Yeah.
Ming Garden? Keno, that's in the bucket? I'm trying to think. Is that in the old bench?
Oh, I don't know.
I've never had good pho.
Phone horns incredible.
I've had good ramen. There's
Noodle
a
Revolution, Westerly, God bless. Love this.
Mecca Noodle in New Haven. It's like they just play like old school rap. It's very weird, very cool.
I see nobody in the chat backing up your Apsara comment, by the way, Shook. I mean, come on.
That
Did you
has
say Mecha Noodle or Mega Noodle?
Mecca.
Okay.
I don't think they've gotten it yet, but when they do, I'm sure somebody will.
I'm pretty tan, buddy.
Armistice.
Well, Tyler's
Boulevard.
questioning, you know.
Oh, Armistice. Yeah.
Armistice. I gotta
What's
try
he
that
saying?
spot.
Oh, Ming Garden on Armistice. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, anything named Ming, I'm in.
Yeah, Ming Dynasty, baby.
Yeah.
Yao.
Let's go.
There's
Great
one in
guy. Yeah,
Cranston
Great
right
dude.
by Fastenal. That's good. On the Plainfield Pike.
Oh, that place stinks.
What is it?
He doesn't even know what I'm talking
Of
about.
course, I drive by it every day.
He lives
It's
right near
the
there.
closest Chinese place to my house.
Come on, they stink?
That place over there, the taste is something taste, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be.
It's asshole taste.
You didn't like it?
No, it's all right. It's all right.
It's pretty good. That's
It's
what I
all
said.
right.
It's pretty good.
Speaking of
There's Red Ginger in Johnson that was good, but it hasn't hit as hard. The lady
Red
who runs
Ginger
it,
used to hit.
the lady who runs it is the Asian version of Jesse's mom. Same exact woman.
Same woman?
Unbelievable.
ENWRX. Crystals I've not tried, but Chatterbox in Bridgewater
Oh,
is also good.
I'll tell you what, ENWX is one man I will never question about where good food is.
Yeah.
He knows it. Except that he and I disagree on the best Chinese food in the world, Swansea Chinese, because he worked at the competition.
Oh, so he's holding.
Vicky?
Yeah, he doesn't like Vicky. He's like a Hoi Tin guy. He worked over there.
No
He's
he
way.
wore a
holding some,
samurai outfit and shit.
some bias.
Well, if they wear samurai outfits, that's where I'm eating too.
Bro, they don't make a samurai outfit big enough for him.
Mecca,
I
there's
did, dude. He was younger.
there's a few Meccas in CT now. Bro, the Szechuan shrimp there. I want to hear about it.
There's a Szechuan spot in Pawtucket that's supposed to be incredible. Forget
That
the name
other
of it.
spot. What is it now? It's next to the O'Reilly's now. What it used to be the Chinese spot. Used to go all the time,
Oh.
years ago.
Asian Palace.
Asian Palace.
Asian Palace is unbelievable, but then it got replaced. Now it's Yamafuji.
No good.
Stinks.
Yeah, Yamafuji, no good.
Stinks.
Yeah.
Yama no.
But
Listen.
dude, that dude at the Asian Palace used to be the
Didn't
spot.
you just like walk in one day? It was a totally different restaurant.
We walked in one day. We walked in one day, and it was just the door was on. There was nobody there. All the fucking it had a drop ceiling. All the tiles were gone. And my brother's like, I don't think they're open. I'm like, yeah, we gotta get the shit out of here right now.
They
Does
left, they're
every-
like, we're taking the ceiling.
Does every town in America have a Chinese restaurant that is never open yet somehow stays in business and is probably just a mob front?
No,
Because
No.
there's that place in Westport that I've never seen anybody go in.
I just feel like I'm in a hole for Chinese food in this area.
What's the spot on Smith Hill?
Smith Hill,
Yeah.
Where? Way down.
Yeah, kind of near the State House. Oh man,
I don't know.
it's good. It's not near you. It's not convenient at all to go to, but it's very good.
We
Again, not Chinese food though.
we had a spot like
It's a
that.
great
though.
Thai place right on Smith Hill.
Not Chinese. It was like I lived in Clinton for like 25 years.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it was 25 different restaurants.
I
It was like Harpoon Louie's, Ramones, Johnny's,
Johnny Harpoons,
all these different names. Yeah, and it was like
Razor Ramones.
they were like yeah, the Razor Ramones. They were like trading owners and apparently doing like drug stuff out of there.
Mm.
For sure. Then it closed for a long time and now it's like a pizza place. I don't know the name.
It's a
of it.
place in Moose Up CT that's been there for well over 10 years. I've never seen a soul there. I got to check that place out.
There's a handful of places like that
Dude.
you've never seen a car in the parking lot, yet somehow it's open.
Moose Up, Connecticut is the armpit of Connecticut.
Oh,
the
shit.
armpit of America. Moose Up. That's a place.
Josh, are you from CT?
Yeah.
How did-
See.
I lived over there for like forever.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's from CT.
Excuse me. Dying.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. We just got to find the spot. I need that. I don't know. My measure, I'm measuring by Swansea Chinese, the greatest Chinese food place in the world.
You mean to tell me there's not a good Chinese place in like East Providence?
No, Luke's Inn in Warren. I've been to Luke's back in the day, dude.
How are there heavy hitters over here, but there's not a heavy hitting Chinese place?
I don't get it. There's heavy hitting Vietnamese places, heavy hitting Korean places, heavy hitting every other like Asian nationalities represented. I just can't get a fucking Chinese food place. Japanese, crazy good. I mean, this everything's crazy good. I just like real shit American Chinese food I can't get.
Yeah.
I love that. I go chicken and broccoli every time because I'm plain. You can't go wrong with it.
Chicken
Big-
broccoli's all right. It's if they're out of beef and broccoli.
Big General Tso guy. Gotta have the General. Some lo mein.
Do you have any spare? No. What is that English? I lost a bulb to my headlight. Shook, you got any to spare? I know your car isn't getting built anytime soon. Crazy.
Oh wow, that's fucking disrespectful.
In
In the pre-show? In the pre-show?
Right? There's a pre-show.
Oh, Shook's gonna be fucking dropping knowledge on him in a second.
Yeah, I gotta go to Luke. So, see, Josh gets it.
I'm scrolling through the map and now I can't find this place.
What are you trying to find?
This spot I was thinking of. That again, not Chinese food, but very good.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of other great Asian food in Rhode Island. The Chinese never gets me there.
Let's see.
Chef Ho's in Providence?
That sounds like your kind of place.
Yeah, dude. It's Ho's in this restaurant.
Chef Ho? Oh wait, here we are. What is this?
I mean,
Look,
Chinatown
look.
hits, if I'm honest, on Bear Street.
Chengdu
Yeah.
Taste.
Chengdu Taste in Pawtucket.
Providence.
Is it in Providence?
Yeah, right at the bottom of Smith Street.
There's Szechuan. That place is supposed to be crazy.
It's actually it's closer to the. I thought it was closer to the State House. It's not. It's closer to like the intersection of like Oak Lawn and Smith Street.
I heard incredible things about that place.
Chengdu is very good.
It's got a 4.2 rating.
Chengdu is very good. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's like 11-year-old boy who actually rings you
Yeah,
out.
that's what I heard from everybody. There's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
11-year-old boy that runs that place.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how the Chinese food place
Dude.
in Clinton was. The Zhang family.
He had no time for me. It's
Oh
just
my
like,
god. It's hilarious
Hey now,
because
hey now.
there's a little girl who basically yells at me,
Yeah.
who works the counter at the place we go to.
The place in Swansea had gambling in the back. Yeah, that's Hoi Tin.
TCS Josh is alive.
I am
Chuck
for
here
now.
at Hibachi. Oh, Yamato and Dayville. All right. I was almost hit on 101 today, so that's good.
Is there a Nightville?
Yeah,
Nightman.
Nightman.
Day man. Oh, we'll get like
I
YMCA.
can't even hit the high notes today. I can't do it.
You want me to give you the?
I'd love to.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I'd rather play the video. Now I feel like I'm on the spot and I can't do it.
What's wrong with you? Oh man.
You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't commit to something that you can't.
I really wanted to. Like it's right at the tip of my tongue.
Champion of the sun.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Really have performance issues over here.
We ready, boys?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
as
sure.
ready as I'll ever be.
I think I got everything going. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josh Garcia, and this is the Revive Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hoop
Ahala.
and Corey.si.
Hello, hello.
Shook, rocking the plastiques today, is here. He's ready.
Were you taking a nap over there?
Just getting a little
Just get,
beauty
just
rest.
resting your eyes.
Little
Taking a
power
nap
nap.
over there, E.
Little power nap.
Little
I'm not
nap
sleeping.
there.
I'm just resting my eyes.
I'm back. We're back. We have a loaded episode. We have a lot to discuss. A lot of things happened since last week. We have a topic that was suggested to us by a listener that we're going to roll with. It was a really good idea.
You should click show password.
I don't want to.
Yeah. So if you, we're going to do a topic tonight that was suggested to us by a listener. So if you've got another little suggestion, feel free to throw them in there because we like to hear them.
Yeah, these good little, I don't know what you want to call them. No, not topic, but
Little
like
niblets.
challenge
niblet.
based
Nib-
nipples.
Niblet.
The nipple.
Little nipples.
Thanks for the nipples, guys.
Little niblets of stuff for us to kind of chew on and process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some theoretical
fun
little brain exercises.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to really keep the boys at bay.
Yeah.
Titillating niblet.
Niblet from
Sure. So on this week's episode, we're going to do that. We'll cover some automotive news and events. And we'll start out by saying thank you to everybody who supports our B4B. We noticed that's growing. There's a bunch of new signups. I have some messages from people. I have some PayPal donations messages as well. So we're very appreciative of that. And our coffee's going pretty good.
Is it? I
going
was going to
strong.
ask
Coffee's
about
rolling
that.
pretty good. Yeah, it. I went hard with the medium roasts because
Okay.
I just figured like, all right, we've already had the young bull with
Yeah.
the light roast.
Absolutely.
You know,
Step it
Yeah.
up a notch. Emerald
Exactly.
Lagasse.
In a China shop.
so went pretty hard on the medium roasts. We're doing pretty good.
Nice.
Doing pretty good. And the other good thing, big shouts to everybody out there who did mention this, who asked for whole bean. They held to it and they purchased the whole bean.
I'm going to give you the whole bean.
Yeah, give you the whole bean today.
I'm going to give you the whole load today.
I got to say, I think Blake had a lot of fun with those little keys over there. So
He always is a toucher.
yeah.
He's a toucher.
So whole bean is what? What does that mean? For
Just
us
an actual,
non-coffee drinking folk.
not ground,
Oh, okay.
an actual bean. Yeah,
It's a
'cause some
bean
people-
water that you just put the full beans in.
So they're just trying to do that work themselves?
Yeah, they put a lot of people these days have these machines where you pour the whole beans in and it does the grinding for you. You can't get much fresher than that.
You just dip your beans into the cup.
Yeah, dip your bean in the cup. Try not to burn yourself.
Depends on the temperature.
Get pretty hot. But no, thank you everybody who's purchased that. And again, revivemotoring.com if you want to get get yourself some coffee. I have a very cool. I think it'd be cool. It's funny. I laugh. Maybe it was just because I was sick or am sick,
You're robo-tripping.
tripping.
that
Idea
burp?
for some bit of a commercial. I want to try to film. I think it'd be pretty funny if I can make that happen. Hopefully. Excuse me. But
Real
yeah,
fucking high octane today, you know? Really high octane. This is
energy.
NPR.
it's really bringing it.
Well, guys.
So yeah, let's get right into the old
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
callbacks.
What do you got? I
Let's
got a
see.
few little guys.
I got one.
All right.
This is a listener callback from MF Mad Money. It's I put out a question especially about Tesla stuff. MF Mad Money. I bought a 2015 Tesla Model S. Everything transfers over the 8-year warranty and unlimited supercharging. Everything that came stock from Tesla transfers over to the new owner.
Nice.
And he did not buy it from a Tesla dealer, but from a Mercedes dealer. So
Ooh.
it does transfer. So keep that in mind. We were talking about used Teslas the other day
Yeah.
and how we'd never buy one, and he did.
It's interesting because you do hear those oddball stories where it's like, hey, the full self-driving had taken away on my used Tesla, and
Yeah, well, not for our man.
that's good.
Not for
Love
our
to
man.
see it. Love to see it. I mean, it's always those oddball articles that are the ones that get published. It's not the other 300,000 cars that have been bought and sold 2-3 times that anyone writes an article about. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
I hope he's enjoying it. 2015. He's got another year left on that warranty, right? Is that what it sounds like?
yeah. This guy's get it done.
Perfect.
Love to hear it. Thanks for the callback. That's nice to know.
Who was that?
MF Mad Money.
Okay. I also had a call back regarding the Teslas
Yeah, let's hear it.
from Max.
Max.
He says, I work at Tesla. I'm not going to say where. And have a couple answers from the episode.
Okay.
Used cars are a mixed bag. Most people who own them and take care of them, however, never sell them unless they flip them. There's a guy that started with a long-range Model 3 that has upgraded his way to a Performance Y without extra on top. Older used Teslas are scary. From expensive suspension replacement to dead computers, anything older than a 2017 is a sea of red flags. That's just what he...
Well,
We got two opposing stories.
two
going
opposing
on.
stories.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I feel like I'm Googling like a bump on my skin right now, and we just got
Right, very-
WebMD'd.
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah,
got
'cause
WebMD.
I'm
Could
sure
be
there's-
this, could be death.
Probably death.
Right. It's like Amazon reviews.
Yeah, they always swing bad.
Yeah.
I bought this piece of shit. Next comment down, best thing I've ever
Dude,
purchased
I bought some
in my life.
shitty small screwdrivers on Amazon the other day. It's like comes with magnetizer, all this stuff. Didn't come with any. All of them broke. I just left just one word review: trash. That's how you know it's not fake.
It's garbage. Yeah.
The guy right below you, best
Oh
screwdriver
yeah, everybody's had the best time of their lives with these things.
I
No
built my
way.
whole house with these things.
My mom, my parents gave me a Home Depot gift card for Christmas.
Yep.
I just can't wait because I'm going to buy some gear wrench screwdrivers.
Dude, I saw they had. I was at Home Depot the other day. This is technically a callback. They had like a workbench, tool bench, like a toolbox, and you could crank the freaking counter up.
That's cool.
And
To
on-
adjust the height?
yeah.
Okay.
And, like a ridiculous amount. Like it was 2 foot above the tool bench when I
Yeah.
was fucking with it.
So it's also a transmission
and
jack.
like perfect. If you want to hide some sporting supplies,
Okay.
perfect place for it right
Perfect
under there
place,
because
yeah.
you just pull it. You can pull the knob off.
How quick is it? You can be sitting there
It's a
cranking,
husky.
trying to.
You'll be cranking hard.
You gotta be cranking.
You'll be
You gotta
cranking hard.
Get your hand
yeah,
in there.
crank it into the new year.
what kind of crank is it? You can put a power drill on it.
There we are.
Permanently mounted.
You
One that
hear?
can
I
plug
said
in.
it's also seconds as a transmission jack.
This is unbelievable. Yeah, just put the whole
it right in
subframe
the
on
car.
that thing.
Whole team on your back.
I love that. I think it was Husky, maybe.
I had a deep thought.
Oh wow.
This is definitely medicine induced. Why is it ratio, not radio? When when patio is patio, not patio. That's one.
You know what? Hey man, it's a really good question.
I'm going Pasio from now.
Then my next note just says, "Why do we do this?" Question mark.
You see the one where
Cars.
it's like, read this word. And the guy's like, sour. And he's like, okay, now this one, he puts P at the end. He's like, saup. And he's like,
Yeah.
no.
There's so many. R.I.P. Gallagher. He used to have a really long tangent.
I mean, Patio and Patio really messed me up.
Yeah, that's. I don't know why.
Ratio.
It just popped into my
radio,
head.
patio,
Yeah,
patio.
you know, these are the things that
Yeah.
I wonder.
Radio, Patio.
It's interesting. Yeah. Hey man, English language is one
Uh,
we're all still learning.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
then again, like I said, I did have a note that said, "Why do we do this?" Question mark. Cars.
I ask myself that most times I'm working on cars.
Then I also wrote a note: car parts for Christmas never happened. Never happened. No way. Who does that? Apparently, there are some people who
Plenty.
get car parts
Absolutely.
for Christmas.
I got car parts for Christmas.
What did you get?
Steering shaft.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Condor
Okay.
steering shaft.
That's great.
Wow.
Shouts my aunt.
So
Big
it's your
shout.
aunt. Your aunt got it
Say
for
how
you.
you on for me?
Yeah.
Damn.
She said,
Here's
what do you want? I said, I want this.
here's one. I did a little exercise. I didn't.
So what you send her a link?
I sent her a link.
That's wild.
I know. It's not even a surprise.
But I like the style. I like that.
Did you
style.
know that she was getting it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said, I'll buy you anything you want. I said, I want this. It's not too expensive. It's not, it wasn't cheap.
Wow.
Shouts my aunt, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to your aunt.
Yeah,
MVP.
big shout. Say how you on for me.
My other deep thought. We love the Maverick.
Mhm.
I put, but have we been duped? Whatever happened to the Ford Explorer Sport Track?
I think they stopped making it.
Can you look that up, Shook? Ford Explorer
Ford
Sport
Explorer
Track.
Sport Track is bigger than Maverick.
You'll see.
Really?
But this is what I thought. And I'm like, so there's
Did
only,
they rebadge?
there's only one
Did they
factor.
regroup rebadge?
There's only one factor that I looked and went, oh, okay, that's the big difference.
Also, It's like
If you put
it's more of
specs-
an escape.
It's definitely a
Sport track.
Nissan. It's definitely.
Oh, I
Nissan
absolutely love
looking.
the Maverick like way more.
Yeah.
But if you look up the specs, in particular the
Yeah, but how about the
size,
Ford Explorer Coupe?
that
They made a two-door.
I know. I seen one
That's the
not
best
too
one.
long ago. It kind of slapped, to be fair.
It slaps.
Yeah. So that's what it. Where's the length and all that sort of stuff?
Right
If
here.
you look at the difference, like it's almost negligible. One is 70, one is 73, one is 84 wide or whatever it is. The other's 80. It was just like, oh shit, they're very very close. Besides this thing being pretty ugly,
How limited was the Ford Explorer Coupe? I mean, there's no way anybody bought that.
you know what made me think of
I
it?
don't know.
Oh, the Ford Explorer Coupe.
The Coupe.
Yeah, I only seen a picture of
The
one.
Sport Track was hard. Oh, I've seen a Coupe in real life.
Yeah, it's 70.5 high and 71.8 wide and 205.9 long.
I'll bring up the Maverick specs right
Yeah,
now.
but if they did like an updated, like a facelift version of this,
I
it-
still think it's
it's literally the Maverick. If they updated the outside, I think the Sport Track would be the Maverick.
Listen, I like it.
Yeah, I like that car.
I dig it.
I think it would look cool, like some
Yeah,
little sport.
I forgot they
Updates.
technically they called it the Explorer, but
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like it's the size of an Explorer. It seems like it's more the size of an Escape.
It looks like an Escape.
it's the size of an Explorer. If you look at them length for length, my thing that I found with these that the real differential was the price point because these things start at like 30 and then go up from there.
That's crazy.
So that was my big takeaway of like, oh, here's why we don't see these, and here's probably why it never really turned into much.
I feel like the Ford Explorer Sport, which was the two-door, is like one Mandela effect away from just never existing.
100%. Yeah.
It's. I mean, you look at the pictures, you're like,
Could be a shot.
they're gonna erase this.
Yeah, it could
they're
be
just
a
gonna
shot.
erase them from the internet, and nobody will ever remember. They'll be like, they made a two-door, so tight, so
Next-
sick.
Mexican
know.
excursions with the Focus rear end.
Wait, what?
Ed said that.
So can you bring up those dimensions again for that Explorer Sport, Shook, please?
I want to see
because
the
they were-
Mexican excursion.
They were so close when I looked it up the other day. It was pretty funny. All right, so you tell me the length. I'll tell you the length here.
205.9.
199.7.
Yeah, so you get 6 extra inches. That's a fucking huge deal.
Overall width with mirrors 83.5 on the Maverick.
71.8.
Height 68.7.
70.5.
Wheelbase 121.1.
125.9.
Yeah, so that's a big truck.
Bed length 54.4.
Oh, this doesn't say the bed length.
Okay.
Wait, I could maybe Control F. Bed length.
Curb weight 3,674 pounds.
Search bed. Anything?
They made a two-door Tahoe.
What do we got? What do we got? We got. Let's see. Big
Oh.
truck bed, 50-inch.
Lengthened from 116.6 to 125.9.
So it has a smaller
Matching
bed.
the Ford Ranger Super Cab.
V
Yeah, so the bed is 50 inches. How big did you say the Maverick one was, Josh?
54.4.
Wow,
Maverick's got a
Maverick's
bigger bed.
Bigger bed. Here we are.
You know what that means?
And I think this had a pretty wildly high towing capacity
No, really?
in comparison to the.
Maybe with the toe cap.
It was like alarmingly different.
Toe hooks, towing, capacity.
Let me go for capacity.
Was out here on the sidetrack, the two-door Tahoe is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go.
That's the play.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the play. Shout out to everyone in the chat room. God.
Towing capacity. Here we are.
Hello, fingers.
What do we got here for a towing capacity?
3,500
3,500
wait.
pounds.
Okay.
Wow,
yeah.
so it's less than the Maverick can do the 4,000.
4,000. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so a Ford Ranger could tow more than this? Or the same?
Ford Ranger? I
Ford
don't know what a
Maverick.
Ranger can.
Yeah, but a Ranger could tow as much as this thing.
Maybe
I think
even more.
I think a Ford Ranger is this.
Right, because it should be theoretically. It's a little bit bigger. But yeah, that was just one of my other deep thoughts of.
I mean, who knows? Okay, that's the new
That's the
one.
new one, yeah.
7,500 pounds. That's a lot of weight.
A lot of car.
That's a lot of truck.
That's a lot of truck.
I honestly wasn't expecting it to be even close to that.
Really? I don't know.
We
I
should
don't
get a
know.
new Ford Ranger to tow my car.
I think it's interesting. You know, I think I stand by the fact that you don't need a giant pickup truck.
Wait, I want to find the thing that Ed was talking about though.
I think the like the taco ma like you got over there, like it's like the perfect size truck.
Mexican excursions.
Mine? The
with
one that's bad at
Focus
towing?
Rend?
No, it's bad at towing because of what was done to it.
Yeah. Bad at towing.
Regular, great.
I tried Mexican excursion, but you might, yeah, you might have to
Wait,
put focus
what?
in.
I don't know. What,
Ed, can you
it seems
give
like
me
we're
a link?
going on an excursion
Yeah,
to find
we're
this
going.
experience.
I love all the crap we saw. I mean, the two-door Tahoe from the 90s was incredible.
Yeah.
This looks like a Chevy Blazer.
What the hell's on your glasses?
Oh,
Oh,
that's-
those are things. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
for me to know.
yeah. If someone can send a link to this Mexican excursion, I'd be into it. It's a Toyota Scout. Yeah, I mean that's another cool thing. I think we're gonna see a wave of smaller trucks, just
Yeah.
kind of in the in the marketplace,
100%.
which is good. You know what that means? Competition.
GMT 400.
Love it.
I don't know what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. All right, we'll Google that later.
Had another call back from John from Bag Riders.
John from Bag Rider.
This is a good one. Seems that the FA24 and the new WRX and other turbo cars like Outback and Ascent have the same excessive sealant issues, which got some attention a while ago with the BRZ86 owners. When they had their low mileage engine explode, and then Subaru thus denying warranty, stating that they were used for track. He just wrote, hot news tip, plus can't pass on a good opportunity to roast Subaru. Happy New Year, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, new Subaru engine sucks. Surprise.
You know,
Wait,
why is that such an oversight in assembly?
When they're not having Ringland failures, they're having RTV failures.
Yeah, they're having too much RTV.
Too much.
Too much, and it gets trapped in the oil pickup.
They just got heavy hands over there.
And
Heavy
starving.
hands.
It's
Isn't it done by a
alarming.
machine?
It's alarming
I don't know.
how it was
it's a good
done.
question. If it was done by a machine or not.
You know what? If anything, though, that makes me feel better about my RTV application. I've never blown up a motor by putting too much RTV.
Not that you know of.
I think it's more of a them putting it in the wrong place.
Maybe.
Wrong hole.
You got on like the wrong side of the bolts.
I don't know. No, like the Honda oil pans, you're supposed to just put it wherever the oil pickup or the oil. Oh, TCS is in the chat. He's going to correct me.
That's fine.
Where the oil pump meets the block, you're supposed to seal the cracks there. And on the other side, something's there.
Okay.
The rear main seal, maybe?
Apparently, TCS has Jimmy O money now, so that's his assistant in the chat.
Ah, okay.
Where do you get all this money?
I don't know. That's what someone said in the chat.
Oh, but so there's no gasket or anything?
There is a gasket. Yeah, you
Oh,
still run the
okay.
gasket, but you also use RTV in some
Like,
spots.
that's wild. No gasket.
Double whammy.
brave.
K-Series iron pan, and then there's an aluminum pan. One of them, I believe, you just run RTV.
Same, Matt. Same.
TCS in the chat will
Sounds
answer that in just a moment.
Sounds like a messy time.
He's standing up, walking, pacing his
Yeah.
wherever he is right now. Like,
So I had a call back from a listener. They listened to our episode last week, and they had their own little show idea. So they pitched it to me, and I will now read it aloud for the audience here.
Yes.
It came from Levi Stewart at Rad Moon Auto Detailing. He said, okay, got a show idea. It's called Road Trip to Ruin. Ice Cube is a host because he starred in 2 road trip movies, or at least that's what I think Are We There Yet is about. The second host, I'm not sure who, definitely a car person though. The premise is 2 or more people have a budget of around $7,500 to buy a car and mod it / prep for a road trip of 1,500 miles, making various stops to earn points and compete against each other teams. Kind of reminds me of Bull Run, when Bull Run was on TV.
Yeah. I can't imagine the insurance policy necessary for Bull Run to be on TV.
I mean, at Goldberg.
Just
What,
can't-
what more do you need?
Can't happen again.
He is the insurance policy.
It's just kill whoever you hit.
Essentially, Thrasher is king of the road, but for car people. So, I don't know.
That's pretty
1,500
good.
miles also isn't that far.
I know, but that's why you make sure it's real shit boxes.
I pretty much drive that to get here.
yeah.
Yeah, so $7,500 will kind of cap the fact that you're definitely buying some unsavory vehicle and mod it and prep it, meaning just trying to put an air
Yeah,
filter in
at
it
the
and do an
least you
oil
spend on the
change.
car should be your handicapped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you spend $3,000, you get more time.
Yeah.
Or you get more points.
Yeah.
You have every points for every dollar not spent.
I like the what's interesting to me is like the making various stops along the way. I thought about this and I'm like, how funny would it be? Okay, you get to a racetrack and like you just drive these total piles of shit, and it's like, okay, the average like lap time here is X, and they tack on 5 seconds if you've got to try and beat it, and you can't leave until you beat it.
Oh, that would be brutal. As long as it's for your class.
No,
Because if they're like, oh, Porsche hit 1 minute on this, you're
like
fit.
average, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be
gettable.
within your class. Yeah.
Yeah.
but not.
But yeah, solid show idea. At 1,500 miles. You know the good thing though is that it's not cross country, because whenever time it's cross country, it's always the same 2 spots. 1,500 miles, you can go anywhere. You can go from North Dakota to Texas. You could go.
That's
Florida.
actually a good plan for an event we should do.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get into that a little bit more later. Because
Ooh.
after
I love that.
looking some things up, I'm like, oh, I was very happily surprised at what I found.
What happened to you?
Ed, I asked for Ed to send me the link and he texted it to me. This thing is bizarre, dude.
What in the hell is that?
Like I could pull it up on
Oh
the
my
screen in a
God.
moment, but
Oh, that's weird.
It's like a Mark II
literally-
Focus.
Yeah, it's a Mark II Focus, like stuck on the back of an excursion.
Yeah. Little callback too. Last week's episode, obviously I was dead, so it was very fun to listen to. It
Welcome back to the living.
was very fun.
Um,
You getting Kevin Spacey on a rate is just one of the smartest moves I've ever seen.
well, I was thinking, I was like, I knew this ranch is going to cost me. So where can I save?
Right.
There's just no.
Because horses are expensive, ranches are expensive.
Yep.
You know who's cheap right now?
Yep.
Yeah,
Kevin
Spacey.
Spacey.
I was gonna say Kevin Spacey, that dude who has tiger blood.
Tiger blood?
We're probably get your boy Andrew Tate.
Charlie
right now.
Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie
I don't know.
Sheen, or
Listen, man, I think Tate's still going to be expensive.
springing from jail.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he's
man.
got some bills.
or
Got bills to pay.
Yeah.
who else was the? Oh, Corey Feldman was in town recently. I think you could get him at a decent
I'm
price.
thinking, well, when I'm envisioning the show and the layout and everything like that, and I'm listening to like
Yeah, you need that
who's
draw.
talking, I'm thinking like the long draw of that Kevin Spacey.
Right,
can
so
do.
you don't need Kevin Spacey. You need what's his name
No,
from
no.
from
You misunderstood. I need
no.
Kevin
You
Spacey.
need his character
Dr. Phil.
from
House of Cards.
House of Cards.
Yeah.
Frank Underwood.
That was the best brainstorming session I've ever been part of in my life. So we should have trademarked that whole thing. I think we said it, so it's ours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You hear that, Spacey?
yeah.
But
You're ours now.
Don't come for us, Spacey.
yeah, overall, it was a lot of fun. A lot
Isn't
of fun
Kevin
to do.
Spacey in jail?
No,
I don't
know.
I think he's just hanging out.
No.
Wait, Kevin Spacey's House of Cards guy, or that's
Yeah, yeah.
No,
He's
that's
House
House
of
of Cards
Yep.
guy.
Yeah, I thought he was in jail for some crazy shit.
Nope.
All
Guys
right.
like that.
He
don't go to
allegedly
jail.
did some crazy shit, but yeah, I think he probably.
Like,
Actually, no. With him, I think his accusers swimming with the fishes.
Oh.
So I don't know whatever happened.
That's
to them.
crazy. I'm gonna deep dive that.
Where is Kevin Spacey now? Let's see.
He's just hanging out, dude.
What's the movie
Yeah.
that he was in that was like super wild and creepy,
7.
Yes.
or like weird? You know what I'm saying?
Actually, if
7.
you didn't see 7,
Is
Yeah.
it 7? Have you ever seen like
It's what's in the box.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, movies in 15 seconds? Have you ever seen those? I'll show you later. Remind me later.
Okay.
They hit all like the funny part, like the high parts, and then
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Let's see. No, he's not in jail.
shut up.
He's not in jail. No, he's definitely not in jail. Guys like that don't go to jail.
Yeah. No.
No, they're swimming with
If
the
they do,
fishes.
they leave the door open like Epstein. They can just walk in and out.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us that. Tell us curtains.
Yeah.
NBC reported that it took the jury just a little over an hour to come to the decision, and in the end, Spacey walked out of the courthouse a free man.
Wow.
Only in America where
Jesus.
justice
Yeah.
prevails. I'm going back home to my wife and
American Beauty. Yeah,
kids.
Tim.
Oh, that
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
Tim Connors is my man, dude. He knew what I meant.
Yeah. So I'm not saying he's out of the woods. I'm saying that one they didn't get that one.
Saying
The
he's,
W
he's
wasn't
in
on
a
that one.
smaller wood. He's
Yeah.
in a smaller wood now.
Listen, I have
Bit
no
of-
idea what's going on with this guy.
Bit of a Ford.
I just needed his accent. That's all I needed. All right.
Right.
yeah, all right.
A lot of alleged. A lot of alleged in this.
A lot of
article.
allegedly. Gotta be. That's how I know it's a good article.
A lot of
That's how I
alleged.
know
in
it's a
this
good
article.
article.
Allegedly.
Yeah, a lot of alleged in there. Yeah, so it was cool. I mean, if you're a listener as well and you want to kind of pitch your own show, send it in to us because I'd love to read it. I'd love to hear it.
I did have somebody pitch one to us.
Really?
Yeah, but I didn't want to go too long.
Oh no. We're okay with going too long. That was the whole thing.
From Jack White.
Jack White.
Just wrote Harry from Harry's Garage.
Yep.
Goes on a road trip to Malaysia and reviews all those crazy turbo riverboats and crazy modified farm equipment that you often see on Instagram or TikTok. uses it to turn a harvest. I'd love to watch that shit.
I think Harry would be about it. Harry's a big like motorcycle guy. He's an adventure.
Yeah.
Guy's basically an adventure in a
All
box.
those like quad turbo ridiculous farm pieces of equipment that dudes do wheelies
Yeah,
in.
from Harry's farm.
No,
Is
like
that
the
the
ones
channel?
that in like India and
Oh
all that.
yeah.
All those.
I
dudes.
love the fast river boats. That does something for me. I think in a past life I was a fast river boat guy. Wasn't a long life.
Yeah.
Did you see those like turbo diesel riverboats?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! And they're doing like I don't know how fast are boats? They go in knots, right?
Yeah.
A lot of knots.
Knots?
Never understood that, but
Dangerous amount of knots.
What's a knot to mile per hour?
It's close.
too many knots.
20?
No.
No. It's 1 to 1.15. So
Oh, it's
one
that
knot
close?
is 1.15
I
miles an hour.
To be honest, could just use miles per hour. Nobody's.
If
gonna
you're
know.
going 20 knots, you're going 23 miles an hour. If you're going 40 knots, you're going 46. Yeah, I mean it's the same.
It's basically.
It's like
It's like
a
having the-
BMW speedometer.
It's like having the wrong size tire.
You know
on.
why
It's the
it's
same.
in knots? Because some asshole was like, "You need a boat to drive these." Why? Because you do, and I'm going to teach that class, and you have to pay me.
a knot.
Also, they go in
Well,
knots.
I think it's nautical miles, right?
Yeah.
Shut
Which are
up,
different
dude.
miles.
It's the same thing.
way of the crow as the crow flies.
Yeah, as the crow flies.
It's like buying Malaysian suspension. They measure different.
yeah. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's an interesting
truck
great
engine on a breadstick.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And it's got like 3 people sitting at the back, 1 man at the helm of the motor
Yeah.
with a gigantic
Holding
turbo
on.
diesel turbo.
Yeah.
And they get the super long prop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically the breadstick is just pulling a wheelie at 80 knots.
I love the 2J ones. Those are incredible.
Yeah.
It's like all polished pipes and stuff too. Like they go crazy with it.
Breadsticks are way sturdier. Jeez. Love it. Love it out
Well,
there. Love that chat
It's
room.
always good to learn something.
Yep.
A knot. I wish I could have my cluster converted to knots.
Yeah. Get that baby well sorted. Get some knots.
No,
in there.
officer, I was only doing 3 knots.
Yeah. Like I was only traveling 10 knots.
Yeah.
God, next time now I'm on a boat now I'm gonna know what I'm doing.
Yes.
Because how many knots we going?
Yeah.
That's about 43 miles an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's pretty much for every 10 or for every 20 miles an hour, or 20 knots, it's an additional 3 miles an hour.
Yep.
There it is.
So
You heard it here first.
What'd you say?
So-
every 10.
Yeah, no, for every 20, it's an additional 3.
So at 10, it's 1.5 knots.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 11 and a half.
11 and a half knots. You're hitting
No,
it.
10 knots equals 11 and a half miles an hour.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
20 knots, 23.
Big boaters now in this chat.
See, that makes sense. TCS in the chat. Nautical miles exist and they change depending on the height of the seas as far as I remember. You might go up and down 50 feet and only move forward 10 feet. So there needs to be an adjustment of the distance. Right, because ultimately the ocean is a terrible place and it goes up and down and you side to side and you throw up.
I literally love Seamus so much, but the amount of knowledge that you have inside
Yeah.
of your brain.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's
He's
incredible.
he-
It's absolutely incredible.
before the internet, he was king of the world.
The only thing that I care about
Still is.
Now he's just king of the world.
Seamus is nautical nonsense.
Now people can figure it
Exactly.
out.
And it's something I wish.
Nautical nonsense.
If so, yeah, if nautical
like a-
nonsense be something you wish.
If that's not why you want TCS working on your car, I don't know what is.
yeah, this man
Right
knows.
off the top of his head, what knots are doing.
Yeah,
This man knows RBs and nautical nonsense.
doesn't matter. He'll fix it.
Love it.
What else do we have for callbacks?
Do I have anything else here? Oh, I jokingly talked about this before in the podcast, but now I'm going to bring it up again. Michael Bouchard, 1961 on Instagram.
Yep.
Oh, is this the bodywork guy?
The bodywork
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Dude, he just was doing like replace the whole rear quarter of a Mustang.
Yeah.
And like I joked about how like you actually like learn something because there's no music, there's no like crazy editing. It's just like single camera with him just talking shit to the mic about what he's doing. And I was like, why are you replacing this rear quarter? I'm like, I kind of get, I think I could do this.
Oh no.
Like I think
Oh no.
I get what he's doing.
I get what he's doing here. You
I got
know?
a passion for this now.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I think I could do this.
I could replace a
So
quarter.
check it out. You really should. I'm telling you, it's good.
I replaced mine with fiberglass. That's
Good
all a
quality
man needs.
content. Yeah, we'll get into that shortly.
That's all a man needs.
Speaking of which,
Oh no.
oh no,
Oh no.
Shook, where we at with the build, my
Oh,
friend?
we got. Hold on.
Welcome to Patterns Off
Another episode brought to you by the boys at Revival Motor
with your host Corey Asai.
and Josh Garcia. That's when the Harbor Freight jack stands fail.
Or I drill directly into my palm.
Yeah.
One of the two.
That's when Matt Lee is under his car letting the Harbor Freight jack stands do their thing.
Don't bring that on him.
that's terrible.
Don't bring that on anybody.
He says it all the time. I'll wait for him in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 30
All right,
seconds.
Shug, where are we at? Dude, this is your time to shine.
Paddock Talk. Let's
This is
hear
your
about
shining
it.
moment. You've been here over
For
100
the first
episodes.
time,
It's all been leading up to this.
I want to know what love is.
for the first time that I've owned my vehicle, 3 years now.
3 years.
It's all one color. Actually,
all one color.
not
Oh, the
anymore
outside's
though.
a color?
Yeah, it's Nardo gray.
It's
Oh,
not
right.
It's a it's in primer.
Yeah. The
The
engine bay isn't.
No, the engine bay is done.
The engine bay's done. The engine bay looks mighty fine.
I told you, I bring it on myself.
No, I was laughing because he wrote, was that for Paddock Talk or Bucker Truck?
Yeah, that's true. That was a really
Either
good
one.
Talk to
Either one. The engine bay does look very good.
Oh man,
Nice.
I have
looks like
videos
you did a
for
good
you
job
guys.
there. You got videos?
Yeah.
Of the car or just you farting? Like you,
Both.
I have both.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
you've been
You
fucking,
just ask me.
you've been just like ripping them.
You're terrible shit.
Yeah,
My
blow an
God.
O-ring.
A lot
Yeah.
of pizza lately.
Yeah. What are those? What do they call them when they go out?
Buttholes.
Yeah, but there's a name.
Prolapse?
Prolapse.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, no.
prolapse.
Prolapse.
Yeah. I mean, you're awfully quiet for someone who's finally achieved what we're working for.
I don't know.
here.
I mean, like I said in my post, like I thought that when I got the car back, I'd be like, I haven't received the car back yet,
Yeah.
so who knows? Like once the car's in full color, maybe it'll pulsate down there.
Yeah.
But
It's
like,
gonna.
and I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, but like this is a lot of hard work. In my
Yeah,
mind,
for sure it
it
is.
should just look like that at this point. Like I shouldn't even have to. I know that sounds kind of douchey, but it's like
What do you mean?
I've been envisioning a car painted for years and years. And when I had the EK and I had to part everything out, and I tried to build the car again, and then more shortcomings happened, I parted everything out, and then I was just like, fuck it, like I don't even care. And I took a break for a little bit. And then I ended up getting into bikes, and that all kind of just came together. And I really enjoyed the bike, and I really
Chopper
enjoyed
brother.
building it. What? Chopper brother? Chopper brother.
Right
Yeah.
on.
And I was like, I want to do another car. So I got it back into the drifting shit. And I was like, I want to make it nice. And it just, I don't know. It's just like, I expect it to look nice at this point.
You expect it.
I expect it to look nice. Like, I have to,
You will accept nothing but.
yeah, I have to make it look nice. And so, like, I think now that it's finally coming together, like, if anything, it's more of like a relief. It's like,
It's just years and years of hard work, man.
yeah, it's just years of hard work. Like,
It's all purple.
Of sanding and sanding and sanding.
and yeah, so much sanding. So,
You going to be involved in the sanding?
no, I'm not touching another piece of sandpaper until I die.
so,
my
like we're gonna full wet sand.
He's doing everything.
Okay. That's
When's
cool.
the
That's a very
rest of
kind
the car
person.
being sprayed?
So, not this Saturday. Next Saturday, we're gonna get the other body panels
Mhm.
situated. That's just when the dude who's helping me, Steven, is helping me sand.
Yep.
He's just had a kid, so it's difficult to get in and out of the garage.
Bring
What
the
a
kid.
What a dick.
That's what I said, but
Bring the kid.
Yeah, kid will love the paint booth.
yeah, we could get
Yeah.
all that gunk up. in
Sand's
his
great for
lungs.
kids.
Tiny fingers, dude.
Kids
Yeah,
love
you can
sand. They have
sand.
boxes
Yeah,
of
for
sand.
Lots
sure.
of crevices.
Yeah. I mean, as far as like after all that's done, it gets back to you. What's like the first step from that point?
So I'm going to keep taking my time with it, but the biggest thing is that the motor mounts that I have are literal angle iron, and that's how they marketed this V8 swap. So we have my buddy Jake, who kind of like shares the shop space with me in Austin. He's very good with Kubatech, which is like a CAD robotics program. So we're going to 3D print new motor mounts, like tubular. And then my buddy
Radical.
Austin's dad owns a machine shop where they make like custom tools. And they're building an RX-7 with a LS in it. And so they did their own motor mounts, their own like fuel tank mounts and stuff. So he's going to design mounts for me, and then we're going to do them all at his shop, like all stainless, all machine cut, billet, whatever. So that's the first thing. And the reason why is because the mounts currently that I have are just wide enough to hit the E36 frame rails and explode explode down the side of them into place. So if I put the motor in the car, it's just going to fucking destroy the bay. So the first step is to do that and, you know, put the motor in there, mock it up, get the measurements, let that kid just go to work, pull the motor back out, and then that's when I'll start assembling it and stuff. I don't want to put the heads and all that on to make it too difficult to move around until it's like where it needs to be. So,
Long road ahead, but hey, it's in color now.
yeah. I don't know, it just feels really good. Now I'm like nervous that I'm going to scratch the paint before it even hits the road. So I'm going to put probably like a cover or something on it, like a nice one. I'm nervous. It makes it more difficult to work around it because before you just
don't say.
jump in and out of it with like no remorse, you're just like, fuck this thing, I don't care. You just sand it, but
Not anymore, buddy. You
Not
got to be
anymore.
careful of that thing.
Just imagine you're gonna drift it.
yeah, but I don't care as long as it's good in pictures. Like if I could take like a month's worth of like happy time, drive it, take some pictures, do a video, hit a couple local meets,
Walls.
I'm fine. Then hit a couple local walls.
Hit
Right.
a couple, do a little street drifting in it, really get the tires going.
It's just I mean, what Ed says, like once it's painted, you just put it back together. Essentially, but just with new stuff.
Yeah.
At a slower pace.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually take my time and make sure everything's like sealed how it should be. I don't want it to leak in a brand new engine bay. I want every part on the motor that was crusty to not be. Got a new intake manifold and stuff like that, so that all has to be. I still need to have the injectors clean.
What are we waiting on?
You get a lot of
You gotta
support in
get
the chat room.
I was gonna
You
say
gotta get him
P.
out to
Coots.
P.
Injector
Coots.
spa.
Yeah,
Clean
no,
it
he
up.
already knows about it, and I've been talking to him about it. It's just I'm doing things one at a time because I just if I do too much at once, then I'll just forget or lose shit. So
Methodical over here. Just getting it done. Working your way through.
yeah,
Did you got a list going?
no, that's the issue.
You gotta get a list.
You should
Terrible
probably
list.
start a list.
You gotta get a windshield list, dude.
Mm.
Everyone needs a good windshield
Everybody
list.
knows.
That's another thing that needs to be done. I mean, I have to paint
The
the bay.
windshield?
The windshield needs to be removed. So probably Pitbull Auto Glass.
Pitbull Auto Glass
Yeah, he's like a big glass guy.
worldwide.
He
Mr.
is.
Worldwide.
I think he is Mr. Worldwide.
Too many shows
wait,
in
the
Alaska.
glass isn't out yet?
No,
Why wouldn't you have taken it on before?
to paint the car.
Yeah.
I guess you don't need to because he's like not painting. I'm not doing the jams
Mm-hmm.
or the interior.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna.
there's a framer on the windshield.
He's doing that, but you can like
Just tape it
peel the
off?
molding and tape it so it's
Mm.
flat and really get in the crack. Like you won't see it once the molding's back on, but
Okay.
the dude's good at it. So
You trust his intuition.
Yeah, windshield.
Yeah.
Garrett's right. Windshield list is key. Windshield list. Everyone
Yeah.
needs it. Just
Cardboard
stares you
and
in the
tape.
face.
yeah, pretty much.
Nothing
we have,
fancy.
We have a whiteboard. I should probably get on it, but Mr. Worldwide Auto Glass is awesome. Like everybody in the area uses them, but he'll just literally come out to the house, pop it right out,
Yeah.
and then I'm just probably gonna have him take it. I don't need it; it's cracked. So and then I'll be able to paint like the cage and stuff, but that has to get done too, because I don't want it to rust.
The cage.
Yeah.
What color is the cage painted?
I don't know yet.
Purple.
Same color.
I'd like to do purple, but
That's my guy.
should.
then I'd have to bring it back.
Yep.
Why he just can't paint it while he's there now? The car's
It depends how much paint there is, and then I'll ask him.
just spritz it on.
Just
Yeah, spritz.
Why don't you
spritz-
grab a little extra?
Well,
You-
because
you-
the windshield's in the car, so unless I have that dude go there, pull the glass there, I'd have to talk to the painter and see if he's cool with it.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Driveway. Oh, so I should talk about how we dropped the car off. Driveway, complete nightmare. I'd love to pull it up on Google Maps. I have a screenshot of it. The driveway goes up, up and like left, and it's like a slight hill. Once you're at the top of the driveway, if you were to 45-degree angles behind you, almost straight down, that's the driveway to the garage, and then there's a tight like 45 back.
This
So
thing's on a trailer too, isn't
And
it?
it's on a trailer. So there's no nice way of dropping this off. We pull up into the street. He's like, just instead of using the driveway and back down, he's like, just floor it right up the front of my house. Go right in front. All right. So my buddy's like, all right, well, my 4-wheel drive doesn't work. It's vacuum actuated and it's broken. So he's like, I don't care. Just punch it. So he just puts this thing in second. It lets it eat up the front.
It's like the video of that Dodge Ram towing the stuff up the.
Yeah.
And it is, it's a Dodge Ram. It's a Cummins.
Of course it is.
and he's just blasting this lawn all the way up. He gets to the top of the hill, and it just slips because it's pouring rain. So he does it like 5 times, and he stops, and he's like, Ed, we're not going to make it. And also, your car is covered in grass. And I turn, and I'm not even noticing this, and I turn left, my freshly sanded everything, all clean. Looks like a chia pet. So his trailer from tip to back is just chia pet. So we end up getting it up the driveway. I get in it. I hook the handbrake up, so we're psyched on that. And I'm handbraking it, but I don't have steering. So they're steering the car with the wheels, and I'm just dragging on the handbrake. And then he's got a truck that he's working on in the way.
You didn't do the vice grip.
No, because there's no steering shaft.
Oh.
I got it after the fact
For Christmas.
I took it out, and I was like, oh, I'll just put it in before I go. And he's like, oh, drop it off this week. I'm like, perfect.
Is the
Perfect timing.
windshield cracked?
Yeah.
Just fucking kick it out.
No. I don't want to make a mess.
No, they eliminated. They stay together.
Yeah. Just fucking smash and pull
It's a
it out.
small crack in the bottom rim. I'm just going to have him suction it out. Because I think if you smash it out, then it becomes an even bigger pain in the ass to cut the trim out. You have to, yeah, he uses a
Yeah, but
special.
can't you just pop the windshield out?
You have to.
If you're not worried about damaging it.
Yeah.
No, because there's like a sealant that he has a special gun you put in there and it cuts the sealant around the edge.
Oh my god.
And then once you,
You
do
know what
that,
I've seen?
you just
I've seen
suction
like
it
a-
out.
You need to borrow a gun?
You have a
We'll
sealant
shoot it
gun?
right now.
We'll talk later.
I've seen people do it with a putty knife.
I seen it looks like Milwaukee, but it wasn't Milwaukee. This thing that suction cups to the windshield, and it goes. You like hook one side and then hook another side somehow on the outside or whatever, and you just hit the button, and it just like toothpaste
Can openers it?
like just goes around the whole thing. I'm like, oh, that's fucking.
I did see that actually.
Pretty
I
neat.
just my issue is the laminated glass goes everywhere. Don't listen to them. Have it cut out. Thank you.
To reconsider.
Yeah, I think it'd be a way bigger mess to
What's more fun?
Is it in your garage?
yeah, I'm not gonna smash it in my garage. You're crazy.
Yeah, smash in the paint guy's
It
garage.
sounds like it's
Boom,
at the paint
everybody
guy's
wins.
garage.
It's like
Sounds like it's a paint guy problem.
yeah, like I've read that it's bonded. So yeah, you could use like a wire and like cut it yourself.
I have no clue how to
I'm
get
not
it done.
doing any of that.
I would have went at it with a baseball
I'm not an
bat. I don't-
expert.
The old
Yeah.
Italian necktie?
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna just pay some guy to cut it out.
It'll be done
Nicely.
Yeah.
Light it on fire. That'll get it out.
Yeah, we
that's
got
true.
That's true. That
Colin will come help me light it on fire. Thank you.
So all right. So I think you should paint the cage the same color as the car.
I would love to. I think that's like my
It's either got to be the same color as the car, or like neon green,
Yeah.
like the Hulk.
Ooh.
Something real fancy.
like lime green, dude.
I couldn't because the Hulk, but green and purple
What do you
do
mean?
go.
What's
well,
wrong with
The
the Hulk?
Hulk? What's wrong with the Hulk?
Nothing's wrong with the
The
Hulk.
Hulk's green.
Hulk's not cool now?
Hulk's cool.
He's
just
not purple.
Hulk ain't cool,
his
I get
pants
it.
are.
His pants are blue. They're jeans. You ever
Doesn't
watched
he have
it?
purple pants?
Yeah,
No.
they're definitely purple.
What do you mean they're jeans? They're
They're
denim.
definitely
They're
purple.
denim.
I think you're getting men. Wait, you're colorblind.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they're purple.
You fucker.
They've always been purple.
They're purple.
Yeah.
They're purple.
Purple jeans.
Josh got a little.
I
photo
like
pulled
them
up here.
together. No, I would definitely like to do
Huge
purple.
crotch on the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Yeah,
big
yeah,
piece
dude.
on him.
Gigantic.
Pringles can, that guy.
God.
He's got the Jolly Green Giant.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, I wonder if it throbs.
It's got a throb.
Definitely
Yeah,
throbs.
that shit's got biceps.
Veiny.
Yeah, dude. Insane vein.
For sure, veiny.
You'll love to see it.
Just
Google
yes,
it. Just
light it
Google
on
it.
fire. Close second.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still going with blue pants, but I don't know what other colors are complementary of the purple.
Same color or black?
No, it's
Nah.
green. Green and purple's the only mix.
Green's tight. Green's tight.
Tight.
Yeah.
Ooh, what about like BBS wheel silver?
Nice.
So a lot of people are
Uh,
saying steal it in the cage. Steal it stuff is very, very nice. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's that spray can shit, right?
I believe so.
That
Yeah.
everybody's like freaking out about. What's
Yeah.
its like thing?
What?
You can
What's
weld
its-
through it.
Steal it?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
You can weld through it.
you could weld through the paint.
Yes, that's steal it. Yeah.
So the
Like just weld it.
on the color wheel, purple, the opposite color.
Great.
Good matching color, if you will.
What is it?
All greens, neon.
Yeah,
I
etc.
love the green.
Marvel might have been onto something with them paints.
Little lime green. I've always been thinking about lime green pinstripe in the GTR.
Ooh.
the new Ford Gray is sweet. We do have like this silver that my buddy painted his cage with, and I really like it.
Do that then.
It's like metallic-y
Simple
silver.
enough.
New Ford Gray done.
Simple, clean.
It just really
Easy.
depends. Like, if
Easy.
there's enough paint to do the
Breezy,
cage, I'm going to
beautiful.
talk to him and ask him. I would love to have it purple.
Just spritz it. Well, it's not a crazy color. It's a stock color you can buy, right?
My purple? Yeah.
Yeah. So you get yourself an aerosol can, just spritz it yourself.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, just
I don't
as good.
really care if it matches perfectly as long
Nah,
as it's close.
just fucking have him do it.
The only thing I'm going to
Crazy?
do is do like the PTFE vinyl for where your butt goes so you don't scrape it off. Then send it. There's like a couple steps that
You gotta
are,
lift those cheeks when you get it out, buddy.
dude, I could barely lift my cheeks out of
clapping
my
them.
computer chair, man. Dude, when we were moving the car and I had to get in and out of it twice, and I was like, this fucking sucks. I have
And there's
NASCAR
nothing in
bars.
it yet. There's not even a seat. There's not a wheel.
I have a seat.
There's no wheel.
There's no wheel.
And you're telling me it sucks. to
It
get out of
already sucks, yeah, because I have the NASCAR door bars.
Charlotte Hornets colors. Go cyan.
I'm about to just drift into
Purple
hardtop
and
so I could just jump out the side of it.
turquoise.
There you go.
You should definitely go purple and turquoise. It's beautiful.
Oh man, that'd be great.
That's how my my purple EK, the engine bay was like a raspberry
go,
blue
baby.
metallic.
Charlotte Hornets.
Blue Raz.
Blue raz. What are they? The wild berry Pop Tarts.
Well, that's a gigantic update from you.
It really is. It's a huge update. It's an update we've been waiting on a long time. You can officially say the car
Has been painted.
has been painted. The vehicle has been painted.
Dude, I can't wait to see it all one color.
I can't wait to see it all one color either.
He didn't do the hardtop yet. That's gonna be like huge.
Piece de resistance.
He was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna save this for last. I'm like, really? He's like,
You know, like you
I
know,
don't know why.
like lace it.
That'd be cool.
Ooh, lace it
I
up.
you should lace
like
it.
airbrush shit,
Little lace.
like
you
with the
lace it.
fins and all that.
You know, you lay the lace down and you miss over the top of it.
Oh
Give it a
yeah,
lace,
yeah. Bad Bird Customs. I sent him something,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, once my car is all done, like I need you to do this. He's like, I'll fucking do that in a second. Like some lowrider shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks hard as fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
That'd be the way. A
You
little
should
lime
lace it.
green lacing.
Actually, who is it? Oh, Justice Beaver. Justice Beaver has a WRX wagon. He was actually this car was in the magazine, right?
Yes.
Car was in the magazine. He's got a
Yep.
full lace roof.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Very
sick.
tight.
Yeah, I
Very
love
hard.
it.
Tight.
Tight.
Yeah.
Tight, tight, tight.
Josh, I'm not gonna ask because you've been dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
You've been dead.
I got nothing. I
Yeah.
lost a whole set of holidays,
It's a whole set.
whole set. Christmas, New Year's, gone.
Oh, Bear's car had a laced roof.
It's cool. It's a good look.
You just got told no.
No, I can't do it now.
Yep.
Why?
Because I
Bear's not
already,
gonna let
I
him.
already
Bear's gonna
have,
beat him up.
I already have Bear's bumper. I can't do Bear's whole and side skirts.
Is Bear the only one to ever lace a roof?
I can't do the same car.
You met Bear?
Yeah.
He's not gonna be happy with this guy.
What's the matter? It's not
Because
like
for
it's-
the rest of my life, he'll be like, cool car. It looks just like mine. That's why I like it.
That's
Was
why I
his
like
purple?
Bear.
No.
Huh? I didn't think so.
No, Tim.
Yeah.
Bear's car was like perfect.
What color was Bear's car?
Red and gray.
Bear's car was
Red and gray.
unbelievable.
It's very tight. I'll show you later.
Mm.
It's cool.
Got a lot of show and tell later.
Yeah, right.
A lot of love for the 302 in the chat room.
Yeah.
Is there love for the 302?
No.
Oh,
There's a
Tim
lot.
Connors, TCS, can we find a better motor for Shook?
There's a lot of non-knowers in here.
Tyler Page, Tim is called any motor. TCS, Tyler gets it. That's rough out there.
It's like all the M50 guys were like, 302 sucks, bro. And then they're like literally madding it, getting onto the highway, bashing every gear in the world. And they look down, they're like, 65, hell yeah. Just rev limiter in fifth gear.
I'm going to give you the whole load today.
I'm doing 70. Hell
See how
yeah.
fast I was going?
Dude, I was tearing up. Literally the loudest, most obnoxious motor in the world.
it's me and the Honda, dude.
It's
the
okay when you're in a Honda.
It feels like you're going a million miles.
You
an
stop
hour.
laughing like a Honda guy.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta get the loafers.
Hell yeah.
That guy rocks. He rocks
Floppy
some
hat?
loafers. Yeah.
That's
You
I
need
don't
to
need the
start-
condom hat.
You
That's
need to
Carter's
start
boy.
saying that. The hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is that it for callbacks? Paddock talk?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm good.
What do you got? Anything?
I had nothing.
do-
No deep thoughts?
Oh, you know what? We
I'm
can't
still
do
on
B
that
for B.
ratio patio thing.
Yeah. Right.
You gotta be quick
Radio.
with those B for B numbers.
Oh,
Chuck reads
jeez.
this off.
Oh boy, okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You need those B for B numbers?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of low on the volume. Let me crank this thing up here.
Give me a couple, 2, 3 more.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
There we are.
Bucks for the boys. Once again, what is Bucks for the boys? Bucks for the boys is how we keep this Revival Motoring podcast going, and that is a value for value method of supporting our podcast. We ask you if this podcast is worth anything to you, anything at all. Hit us up in revivalmotoring.com/B4B sustainable donation page where you can kind of pick how much you want to give us per episode just to keep us going. We'll take 25 cents an episode. That'd actually be huge. Also, you can send any type of message and donation to info@revivalmotoring.com on PayPal. We guarantee to read that message. And, it's a little one-off. Tell us to say hi to your mother for you. It's not a problem. Also, value for value means we're going to keep on doing this either way. You can also provide value in other ways. You can hit us up with super cool leads, topics, all sorts of stuff on the Instagrams or on the emails. I guess we have a Facebook group.
We do.
Also, you can, join us on the live chat about 7 p.m. Eastern time every Wednesday. You'll find us on there. We're having a lively conversation right now. Harassing Shook, basically everybody in the room. Love to see that.
I got to say, the weekly chat's been very active. I've been enjoying
The chat's been a lot of fun, yeah.
Chat's been very
since we
active.
started really talking about it, it's been great. Ask us questions. You can go on the chat. Another nice thing you can do, leave reviews.
Oh.
You could tell other people about the Revival Motoring podcast. You could force them to listen to it.
Also, you don't have to talk in the chat. You could just come hit play on the YouTube video or and then minimize it if you're at your computer already.
Yeah, if you want to listen to us live at 7 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube.
Yeah, but you could just idle and support the boys, Your viewer number counts because then other people be like, well, they have a bunch of views.
Look at this guy. Look at these guys getting all these views.
We just want to get involved.
Also had a one-off.
But anyways, we're going to do this no matter what. So even if you don't think we're worth nothing, just keep on listening. We appreciate the listen.
Yeah.
But, throw us a little cash here. Revival Motoring /B4B. We do have, do we have any messages, Josh, from any of our donators?
We do. Just give me one moment.
All right, let's not talk
We'll
about
just
those.
give him one moment.
Yeah, we'll give Josh a moment. He's back because of Revival Motoring's B4B. It's the
Yeah.
only thing that was able to pay for his surgery and get him out.
Yep.
Look at him now. 100%. He even got a free haircut in there.
Josh's immune system has been completely revitalized by your B4B donations.
B4B dollars. Really, not only keeping the lights on, but keeping Josh's life on.
To be fair,
Yes.
if our budget had to pay for my medical expenses, I'd have been dead years ago.
That's true. Even to pay for sustenance, I don't think we can quite pull it off yet, but we're working on it.
It's something.
Also, as we said, force people to listen to it. Put them in a car and kind of corner them.
And then lock it and then play it.
Yeah, or if you see us in real life, we'll corner you and ask for money.
There you go.
That's one of our new
Hey,
strategies.
man, we're all
for this year.
kind of hungry and you're standing there with your wallet. So
I just happened to walk around with a cardboard sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard you. The end is nigh.
we'll talk on mic for money.
Yeah.
Messages, right?
Messages.
Sorry.
Message.
Excuse me. Let me
That's right. Cough it up. You don't get that. It's a little
Yeah.
phlegm.
Hack it up, buddy.
prep my
I've
body.
seen it. It's a whole little phlegm.
Mitch F.
Mitch F.
This is Mitch from Scott N's call out last week.
Love that.
I feel personally attacked, but very glad to support the boys with some bucks. To Scott, I will not fuck my own ass, and instead of slinging insults, I have decided to make a generous donation to the Human Fund in your name. To the Humane Fund in your name. I will air my grievances with you at the Christmas party, you son of a bitch.
Oh, sounds like he's getting in your face.
Chew Greg, for such a tall guy, you've got some short arms.
Oh, man. Greg's got short arms.
Oh, man, I love the personal
You hate to
insult.
hear it. This is great. This is what we've been wanting this segment to be for years.
He said, reach into those pockets, homeboy. To the Revival crew, thanks for the weekly shows and great content. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and then Merry Julian Christmas after that.
Reach into those pockets with those short ass arms.
That's quite an insult for, what did he say? For such a tall guy, you've got some short arms.
Well, that's hard. That went
it's
super
so
hard.
rude.
Really love that. Love to see it.
Let's see. Big shouts to Nick R.
Shouts to Nick R.
Didn't want to read this on the show, so we won't, but
You share it with us after?
yeah, well, I'll definitely share it with the boys later.
Wow, we got a lot. Who's writing all this stuff down? We got a lot to share after.
Did we yell his name after he said his name?
I did, yeah.
All right.
I missed it. Can you say it again?
Nick R.
Nick R.
Here we are.
Stefan O.
Stefano.
Or Stephen O.
Steven O.
Stefano's a name. Steven O is another. Is a
It's
totally
a
different.
first name, last name.
It's the first name, last name. yeah.
Okay.
Steven O.
Not Stefano.
Stephen O's my favorite name. If I have another kid,
So
I'll name
sure
him
of
Stephen O.
himself. So sure of himself.
Stephen O.
Stefano.
Stephen-O.
It's like the grown-up version of Steve-O. It's like, hey, Stephen O.
No, that was
It's my man Stephen O.
oh, what was his? That was Stefan.
Stefan.
Yeah,
Stefan?
remember? It was right.
I don't know, dude. I think
You
you
didn't
talking
watch
about?
that show,
Are you-
Family Matters?
drinking some Robitussin.
No.
No, I wish it should
Oh,
be.
Family Matters? No.
Yeah,
Ah, go
Urkel.
ahead.
What was Urkel's?
Oh, real life name?
No, his
his
alternative
alias
on
was
the show.
Stefan.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't Stephen O. But I'm into that. Thank you, Steve O.
Alar.
Yeah.
Alar.
Just right. Keep up the good work, boys.
You missed another double name call?
Oh shit.
It's
Alar.
Yeah.
I was reading in the chat, so it's
It's all right, buddy.
it's
You got to
okay.
keep your eyes off that chat. You know, we get too deep in it. It messes the whole listening experience up.
What else we got?
What else we
Craig
got there?
H.
Craig H.
Happy holiday.
Big shout out to Craig H.
Thanks for keeping the podcast long. None of the 1 hour format BS others are talking about. 2 hours and 45 minutes hits the sweet spot. You guys nail it on the regular. If you don't have a good use for the money, consider this my deposit for the Revival EV, and I want to see that shit when my Mach-E goes back to Ford in 2025. No pressure. Elon can't make a Cybertruck, but I have faith in you guys.
Oh, thanks,
There
buddy.
we are. Love to hear it.
It's yeah, we listen to podcasts, so we all get that long format is way more fun.
Yeah.
And it lets us ramble on about bullshit like we did last time.
I do notice that sometimes. Well, I talked about it last week. The weird thing with like certain podcasts being demonetized because of their content. So like they're losing their listenerships or not their advertisers.
What do we say? Fuck them?
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
And or being replaced with like pre-recorded. So it's just like I'm listening to TV, which is terrible. But I do notice that these podcasts that are right around an hour, it's like they're mid-conversation and just like, and that's the show for this week. And you're
Yeah.
like,
Oh, you could.
wait
so-
a minute, where were we going
Well,
with
it's because I'll tell you why. It's because these people on these podcasts value their time, which we do not.
No,
Is this a hobby?
no.
Yeah.
They'll do a 1 hour show and then a bonus 1 hour show for like a Patreon.
Patreon,
subscription.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Hey, listen,
I mean, I get it, but fuck
we're
you.
cutting Patreon out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you get all of it up front.
Yeah, just buy our merch or something.
You're getting us direct from the teat.
Yeah, right off.
Yeah, this is from the spring.
Unhomogenized.
We're
if you
just-
will.
As I said, we are only accountable to our listener base. Nobody else.
And you only.
Everybody else can suck it.
Our
That's right.
competition is ourselves.
Yeah.
Hashtag FitFam
Hashtag
or
blessed.
something.
Do not come.
We do have a metric
We do
that we use to measure
Our girth.
our performance of each week, and I think it goes without saying that last week we really hit on something good, and it showed because we have now broken our highest ever
$1 per listen?
of BPL.
Oh my god.
BPL, baby. Let's go.
17 cents per listen.
Wow.
Our previous, our previous highest was 15. We now hit 17. Now,
I
this
can't
is-
believe we hit 17
This is
BPL.
this is a 17.
A monumental day.
Do you think I can get a ho yeah?
Oh yeah.
Do not come.
This is a very strong 17. This isn't a 16 rounded up.
Strong 17. That's like
Wait, what?
that's
I
like
did it?
unworkable.
I did it.
Pain.
Got the answer. It was like,
Recalculate.
gotta recalculate. That's wrong.
Sending up the chat bot.
Yeah, I had to tie Brian back in for this one because I think it was a little outside of my realm, but it is and now has been recorded.
That's
as
crazy. We gotta
the
write this down.
highest- as
This is the highest ever. I mean, I don't even know what we're gonna do if we hit 20 cents. That's crazy.
Retire. I'll quit
Nope.
tomorrow.
No.
Nope. I can do that.
Okay. I'll
Wow.
keep my-
Yeah, 23 is
I'll
really
keep my
strong.
job for the near future then.
Yep.
Also, I mean, last week I know Josh wasn't here, Shook wasn't here, but listen, it was a lot of fun.
What a smoke show.
That was a great great topic.
What a smoke show.
Glad you guys
That's
had
good.
fun without on our record. I don't know how to say that.
We didn't know you weren't coming until like we were here starting the
I didn't know
episode.
I was not coming either.
Yeah, we were eating dinner, and we were like, "Guess it's not coming." That's it. But 17 cents per listen, that's huge. We want to keep moving up. We want to eventually make this a true BPL situation here. So.
Yep.
Oh my god! If we actually hit BPL as opposed to CPL,
I don't even know.
that's like Dogecoin hitting $1. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! Invest now.
Exactly.
Right
Invest
now.
now. Invest now.
But the tricky
Get
part
in.
of our metric is if nobody listens, it goes higher,
Yeah.
which we don't want to think about.
Keep listening.
Long-term gains.
Yeah. We want more listeners, but we also want you to donate more money.
Well, what we figure
No,
is
we just need no. What people donate is perfect. We just need
More
more
of you.
ears. Yeah.
More of you.
Yeah. Let's see. That takes us out of the BPL. Josh, when do we want to do the drawing for this month? Well deserved, might I add. Well deserved B for B.
deserved B for B.
Do you want to do that now? Before news?
Bucks for the boys.
Let's do that
drawing.
now.
All right, let's do that now.
Now he says,
We got a little special something I might add to give away.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a donated piece from Tom from Talking Motorcycles. He dropped it off to us to give away to a B for B, and it was very specific rules that it had to go to a B for B listener. So we are going to give that away. I'm going to put it up on the little desk and we'll describe it. Chuck's actually got one to take home with himself, so he can kind of break it down for you.
Yeah, I'm not only an admirer, I'm also a client of this unit. Corey's going to break it up. If you're watching live, if you are listening, Corey's grabbing a nondescript box that's been in front of our table. Looks like it's been through some stuff, maybe at the bottom of the ocean.
"What's in the box?"
Well, I'm glad you asked. Open up that box. What do we see? Actually, I'll tell you in a second because I can't see anything. Oh, it looks to be a Porsche box
That's not where I thought you were going with that word.
with a GT3 logo. Oh,
Look at the way
boy.
that the front of that popped open.
Box falls open, and yes, it's exactly what you're thinking looking at it right now. It is a Porsche GT3 automatic watch winder.
You know how you get those? Besides winning here?
You buy a GT3, Josh. That's how you get one of those.
Yep.
And
So-
we happen to be the exclusive owner of one of two that we own. We're giving it away.
We own a percentage on that market.
Yeah, we've basically got the market cornered on Porsche GT3 automatic watch winders. And we decided we're going to, the next Buck for the Boys subscriber is getting the big prize. Corey, what do you got there?
The instruction manual that just tells you to plug it in.
Yep.
And I've got the...
Turns out more difficult than it sounds.
I've got the Porsche design. Time is precious and make the most of every second. Little catalog here for if you've got a little Porsche watch to put in there.
We did test it today. It does work.
Yep.
Even if you don't have an automatic watch, it will look like an automatic watch in this machine.
It'll look so cool actually rotating and spinning around in here.
Yeah.
Does it rotate and spin?
It
Yeah,
does.
yeah, it's crazy. We were playing with it earlier.
That's
Whoa.
pretty tough.
Says GT3 on the side. It's in Porsche blue.
It's
I would
heavy.
say that's
Heavy unit.
Is that the Mexico blue? No, Mexico blue is more powdery. What color do you think that is?
I have no idea, but
It's
I'll
whatever
tell you
the
what.
launch color of that GT3 was.
Yeah.
It can
And
also
it's-
take 1,000,000 batteries,
It's
but
also
it's
USB-C
USB-C powered. Yeah, it
which
comes
is
with a Porsche USB cable.
pretty tight.
Mhm.
Is this Alcantara?
Yes.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
that's real GT3 materials.
Yeah.
It smells
Please don't
rich.
smell it.
That's as close as we're ever
It
going
kind
to
of
come,
smells
boys.
like Jersey Mike's in there. Smell it?
Oh wow.
Smell it?
Just like Jersey Mike's. I'm going to tell you, this is probably the highest value item we've ever given away.
It 100% is. 100%.
Can I
Oh,
I
yeah.
see the highest value? I mean, anybody could Google it, right? So
yeah.
we could probably just say it.
Yeah. $750.
That's insane. You heard it here first. If you didn't bucks for our boys, well,
We're going to
No.
throw some Revival motoring shit in. as
Yeah,
well.
there'll be some
this
revival
isn't all
swag.
you're getting. Yeah, you get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
revival
But this
motor
is just a
gear.
ridiculous thing.
you're
that
winning a
we're
bunch
giving
of
away.
shit. But if you didn't donate and you're not on this list, well, you might be a bitch.
Yeah, man. You could literally donate 25 cents.
Just think about this. You could win this,
Get on this.
and you were a 25 cent a week donator, which is greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It could be
and
the
you
least
potentially
amount.
win.
You win a $750 watch winder you don't need.
Yeah, you could snipe this pot with a measly 25 cents.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's not 25 cents though.
What's the minimum?
50 cents.
50 cents minimum bid.
Yeah.
Boom, you're in there. You
Is there a
just
cash
sniped the
option?
spot.
Yeah, it's on eBay.
Is there a
Yes.
cash
Definitely
option
cash
if
option
I
on
win?
eBay.
Oh no. No.
No,
Cash
you
out-
get the
no.
wash winder.
Yeah, a cash out option.
Actually, if Ed wins, I'll personally hand deliver it to his house.
Wow.
So we're gonna do this drawing, Josh.
And for
Yes.
Garrett also, actually.
All right, boys. We get the random number generator
You
up on
do
the
the
screen.
Sony.
Josh, on those numbers correct, Josh.
No, yeah, what do we need?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the- That's right?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Hit it.
Okay, I was waiting for you. Yes.
Just hit exclude Matt Lee.
Yeah. Let's keep it spinning.
Spin that wheel.
Emily.
No, don't exclude him. We
No,
need,
you can't.
I know.
we need him to win.
All right, ready?
Oh,
Yep.
so exciting.
Woo!
And the wheel's spinning, and we're still spinning. I don't even know when it's going to stop.
I love how it looks like it's stopping and spinning up a little bit more.
Number 59!
Zach Kavanaugh,
Zach Kavanaugh.
Who's Zach Kavanaugh?
the winner. The
Zach
wiener
Kavanaugh
wiener.
is the winner.
Who is he? I don't know. Some guy you won.
Hopefully he's got an automatic watch.
Hopefully he
Zach
needs us.
Kavanaugh.
Maybe he has a Porsche. Imagine. Imagine he has a GT3.
A blue one.
Ooh.
He's already got one.
Instagram name, this is a stick up.
This is
Okay.
a stick up.
Does he
He's a
have a GT3?
Massachusetts boy, I think.
Oh,
thank
thank
God.
goodness.
Oh, there he is looking at us.
Ooh, shipping.
Actually,
Thank
Kyle
you.
won last time. He's Massachusetts, too.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
got his sitting there. I got his coffee.
Yeah, we don't
I
ship it
finished
until
his-
we get the new one. Everybody knows.
Yeah, he's into cars, bikes, plumbing, and heating.
Ooh,
And
Porsche.
Porsche GT3
HVAC
watch
guys.
Looks
wise.
like we follow 11 mutual people, some good people too. Good for Zach Kavanaugh.
That
Big
Podbot, he's
watch
a big
guy.
watch guy. That'd be
Appreci-
amazing if that's true.
Appreciate
Right? What better thing could you win?
I don't see a single watch on this guy's page.
That's all right. Just saying, watch on my page, you know?
He likes beer. Could you put a beer in there?
Beer?
We can find a beer. We get beer. What's he want? A Bud Light? We got a bunch of BLs in the fridge.
We'll just send some of those.
It would be wild. I mean, Podbot, if he's an actual watch guy,
Yeah.
It would be.
That would be cool.
it would be wild.
best case scenario. I really need to figure out how to.
But
start doing that.
either way, I mean, he's probably got someone that likes watches. And
This is crazy.
this thing takes up a lot of room, so we probably want to give it to them.
Yeah.
That's great. Who doesn't like watches? That's true.
So we will do
Fully
a
Boss, GT3.
another giveaway next month.
Oh, I thought I had to spin the wheel again. I was like, shit.
No.
Next month, we'll do another giveaway for Bucks for the Boys.
Yep.
But thank you for listening to our Bucks for the Boys giveaway.
Thank you for being
Remember,
part of
all
it.
you got to do is sign up for B for B.
Yep.
Get locked in.
Did you like the way I screamed his name? Or the number?
Yeah, that
was
was
good.
wonderful.
I'll
He's
do
very
that
good.
every
You did
time.
a
You're
wonderful
welcome.
job.
Yes, yeah. You did a very nice job. I like that a lot. Really locked the result in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's transition.
News.
I'm struggling, bro. Struggling.
You had me in the first half. I thought you were going to take a large breath and go, news. But
No. Just trying to live, man.
just
Trying
trying to
live
breathe, man.
Well, I guess it's time to discuss it.
Tough news today.
Yeah. I really didn't look at much news at all because obviously there is one gigantic piece of unfortunate news dominating the headlines, and that is the the passing of Ken Block. Obviously, you know, these things we don't know when we're going to go, right? This one hurts. This one's very unfortunate. One thing I've been seeing the past few days, to see the amount of people that Ken Block has made a gigantic positive impact on and basically helped launch their careers and put them on the most positive path to reach their potential is unbelievable, because there are so many people in the automotive industry, and not even in the automotive industry, just in multiple industries, that are coming out saying, no, he told me I got to follow my dream. Here's what I should do. You know, oh, you feel that? Then do it. Go do it. We've had some guests in here. Obviously, Scotto, gigantic piece to that puzzle. Matt from Haggerty, same thing. And just, again, from Larry Chen to Rob Deerdeck, you know, Ken Block was responsible for much, much more than the Gymkhana stuff. That's probably the most prevalent. But if you just start to see and peel back the onion of all the stuff he was involved in, it's crazy. And you don't even realize how much he was responsible for. TV shows, skateboarding stuff, snowboarding industry stuff. It's crazy. Sneaker stuff, obviously. It truly is almost endless.
He really took car culture, mess around with cars, etc., to the mainstream.
100%.
You know,
Yeah.
got it in front of people, and you know, with the Gymkhanas and even the old snowboard video stuff where he was messing around in crazy vehicles and Yeah, it made it mainstream, man. A lot, and like the hooning around, like the whole Hoonigan thing that he started as well. It's just,
He took
it's insane. He brought up a whole generation of car enthusiasts,
took
basically.
an element of the automotive industry or world and made it public to a bunch of people who never would have seen it.
Yeah.
And that just, and it stretched, you know, go on YouTube. He changed YouTube in the automotive world, changed it entirely. And he's made that similar impact, like I said, for multiple other things. Rob Dyrdek, like, you know, saying like, oh yeah, he was an integral part in just supporting Dyrdek to, obviously he was on DC. He was a professional skateboarder, supporting him in his career for that. And then like, oh, by the way, yeah, I think that's a really good idea. You should work with that big security dude and make a TV show. You should.
Yeah,
Like-
he like helped push it.
It's just, you know, in a very positive manner. And like you said, push it over the edge to become what it did. One of everybody's favorite shows overall.
Best show.
Yeah, and Austin, it's a Mountain Lab video was legendary. All the Mountain Lab stuff was just like every snowboarder's dream, and it just, I don't know. He tied together so much stuff. I saw Mike Burrows said it best from what I saw. He wrote, "You were larger than life. Never for a moment did anyone stop to consider you might not be invincible," which is kind of exactly what I felt when Josh messaged us the news. I think you were on it pretty quick, and I was just like, "Holy shit! Like this guy's just been pushing as hard as he can forever." It's just you'd never think so, but he changed everything. He really did.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I didn't think he could pass away.
Right. It doesn't seem like it would ever be a possibility.
Yeah.
And the chat's talking about his daughter's post and like, dude, being a dad reading that was tough, man. Talk about, his daughter's post for him was just something. You know?
He was like a huge family guy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I think that was kind of... It's interesting because, like, you know, there's a lot of people who are prevalent in the industry, and you hear different things about them, and some are good, some are bad, and some are mixed or whatever, but I can say it is kind of on every scope we've talked to people on, whether it's people who work with them personally, like Scotto or, you know, Sam or Matt.
Right.
You know, obviously they shared him in the highest of possible regards, and then people who just get to meet him or talk to him in passing share that same high regard. So he leaves the same impact on people, whether it was a 30-second conversation or you're spending 330 days of the year with this person, working with them.
Right.
It's interesting because it just speaks to the kind of person he was.
Yeah, it's one of those things that comes, especially when you're on the camera that much and there's no discrepancies. That's who he really was. You
right.
know? So, and he
Which-
loved it.
And it's, you know, it's nice to see all the memories and different things that people are sharing. Scotto in particular, you know, shared a funny, I guess, personal story or just personal side of things, saying how, you know, Ken always said to him, like, no, can you just say that? I don't want to be on camera. Him not wanting to be on camera, I just thought was hilarious. It just, because he wants to drive.
Well, it's
And
funny
that-
because he
and-
created this hemisphere
right.
of content creation
Of being in front
and
of
wanted
cameras.
no part of being in front of the
Which
camera. So it's like
amazing.
you create this world for people to make a life for themselves doing this stuff.
Yep.
And then you're like, no, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I'll-
No,
I'll-
you
I don't want to do
car.
it.
you
Yeah.
say that for me.
Yeah, I just want to drive, which is unbelievable because I mean, regardless of you know what he's done in his life, I mean his Gymkhana stuff will live on forever.
Yeah.
It just kind of he broke the mold. What is it called when like people like cross platform? Because it was like it didn't matter. Everyone watched Gymkhana. You didn't have to be a car guy to watch Gymkhana. You know, like
Spanning
it was like
industries.
entertainment, but using car. You know,
I have people at my work. We're talking electrical engineers who are the nerdiest of the nerdy.
Yeah.
And uninvolved with the automotive industry, you know, as far away from it as you can get. Over the years, they've come to me. Did you see this?
yeah, it's wild.
And it's just like, that's fucking, never in a million years, the people that he reached would you know, can we ever really grasp how many, where and when?
Yeah, with kids, you know, we talk about it all the time. Kids don't want to drive, don't want cars, but there's definitely a whole generation of kids that are like came up on the Hoonigan stuff, saw Ken drive. That's what got them in the automotive world, and it really pumped this whole generation up. You know, definitely generations younger than us, where it's just like,
Well, it's crazy because he's been doing that long enough that there's a kid getting his license now, and Ken started doing that stuff when that kid was born or before.
yeah,
And it's insane. So
And
that
his
is the
daughter.
entirety of that. Exactly. The
Yeah.
entirety of that kid's life. There was actually a wild photo someone shared, and it was Ken and his 3 kids in downtown San Francisco when he did live in kind of there. And Leah's like,
They're all tiny. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, she's got to be like 5 years old or whatever it was. She was
wild, dude.
tiny. And you look at her now, obviously.
Driving the unicorn.
Yeah, I mean, the I think the most hurtful thing of everything was like just earlier that day he had shared the photo of his like Leah's start to finish on that Audi that she had done.
Yeah.
And you look at her and she's like, okay, this is like a full grown adult here.
Yeah.
And then like everyone's sharing these photos and it's like, oh wow, like these kids weren't always his age. They grew up with Ken, obviously, of him doing all this stuff, and that's their dad. You know.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too, is like, you know, it sucks for all of us, and I can't imagine for them.
Oh
Like,
Jesus!
just-
Yeah,
I can't, you know, because not only like to see your dad be who he is, and then obviously like he's your dad too.
yeah.
By the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like an actual superhero.
Right.
Yeah, like I was gonna say something similar to that. It's like we all kind of live our lives like we are the main character of our stories, but like this dude actually was the main character of our stories. Like
Yeah.
he's just a crazy superhero. Like I don't get to hop in some twin whirlybird Mustang thing and drift the balls off of it halfway off a cliff. Like, but homeboy got in it and just shredded.
That's
Yeah.
what he lived to do. That was
Yeah.
it. You could tell.
And then he got out, and then he would just be like, "What's for dinner tonight, kids?"
Right,
You know,
right.
We're just a family here, because we don't think about that as like a consumer until it's a time like this.
Yeah.
And then
You know, I
think about
never
all the other-
realized. The unicorn stuff with his daughter, like, really kind of put it into perspective. Before, I was like, oh shit, he does have kids. Like, I didn't even think of that. Like, he
Yeah,
does
like-
have kids. Like, he's got a wife. He's got like a family. He's not just some guy who shows up on my YouTube doing gnarly stuff all the time.
Yeah, he's a normal dude.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a normal dude, and that's when like and stuff with his daughter started getting more involved. I'm like, oh, this is pretty interesting. This is cool. I wonder what else that'll come from it. And
Yeah.
I mean, I hope other things start to grow and come from this, and we get to see more of what his daughter's doing and probably living on.
Well, showing
What
those
her father's
unicorn
doing.
drag races where she would just blow the tires off that thing and roast people. So I think she's
Pretty wild. Yeah.
she's in the perfect spot if
well
she wants
equipped.
to follow in his footsteps, because talk about a
Yeah.
basement drag racing nitro cars before you get a license. It's,
Yeah.
it's wild.
And she'll have the help, because even on her post, all the people chiming in like, nope, we're here, whatever you need, to continue.
I mean, it's. I mean, I know we're in this bubble of like this automotive community, and that's kind of where we exist. But like, you open up any social media platform, or I open up any social media platform, and it's the only content.
Yeah,
Dude,
That's
it's-
it. Just scrolling infinitely. It's the only content.
Everything
coming
I
up.
follow, like
Yeah.
skateboarding, snowboard. It's like Boldface Lodge, Gonna Miss You Ken.
Didn't matter.
Trans World Snowboarding.
Yeah.
Ken represented for so
It's
long.
like
It's just
detailing companies. It's like every.
wild.
Ford themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then it's companies he used to work with,
Yeah,
and like companies he
Subaru
used to
and-
work with, posting things, and it just kind of speaks to like it didn't matter, brand deal, no brand deal,
Yep.
employed, didn't matter, competition didn't matter. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, rally guys. I was just totally insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be big time missed by everybody in the community,
Greatly
including
missed.
guys that didn't even meet him like us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So our hearts are with everybody who's talked to us before. Brian, Matt, Sam, all the Hoonigans, obviously his family. It sucks to hear, and yeah, that's it. Lost a hero, lost an automotive hero.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely he'll be someone who's talked about for
Forever.
forever.
Yeah.
It's being to be like, how we talk about like we always go back to like Senna, like
Yeah,
those legendary moments of him. Like it'll be always someone you go back to.
He's that, but streetcar. He's
Yeah.
like
Right.
streetcar
Yeah.
god.
right.
It's I want to do hood shit with my friends.
Right.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
king of hood shit with my friends.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
anytime
man.
you want to go back to doing hood shit with your friends, it's like, remember when Ken did that?
He did the hoodest of
Dude.
the hood.
Yeah,
Did
the
it-
most to it.
Did it
Yeah.
to the last day, man.
He shut down the world's largest cities and did it.
Right, right.
It's unbelievable.
So-
Skidding under lowriders.
Yeah,
God.
exactly. Like, and actually, someone threw the word in there, transcending. Yeah, he transcended cultures.
Industries.
It didn't matter age, industries. It did not matter. He covered it all. It was a universal application for him. just doing it through wild cars.
Yep.
Wild stuff.
At some point, and it was one of those things like at some point I wanted to watch all the Gymkhanas again.
You know what's fucked up is we just talked about that.
Yeah.
We just, after the last one just came out, we just talked about like watching them all and kind of like going over it
Yeah.
prior to this.
Yep. So I honestly didn't even have any other news.
Oh, I get so much news.
Okay, perfect.
I figured I could get some news going, but I didn't really do our topic until later this afternoon. So obviously that's hard to transition out of. Obviously Ken's going to be wildly missed by the whole industry, us, everybody. So let's we'll go through it. We're going to do a Gymkhana marathon soon. Maybe we'll do it live.
Yeah, we'll have
Do
to
it here.
kind of pick. Maybe we can
Gymkhana night in the studio, you know?
Well, I'm thinking for an episode we can probably each pick one
Yeah.
and kind of
it's true,
cover
get
it, break
into
it down.
There's a lot of great
favorite
making
parts.
of.
Yeah.
All right, well, news. Tough to get into this now. Here's some news I usually wouldn't talk about, but there's big interest. The new Hot Boy Toyota Prius.
Toyota Prius.
Toyota Prius starts at $28,545. That's including a $1,095 destination charge. And then if you want to add all-wheel drive to that little baby,
All-wheel drive?
yeah, all of them can be all-wheel drive. It's a
Wow.
$1,400 option.
That's
That's
a
it?
cheap option.
That's so cheap.
Yeah, dude, I was like $1,400. Okay.
$28,000 for a Prius?
Yeah, so you can get in that thing for basically $30K for an all-wheel drive Prius, and it gets, depending on the model, the heavier models get less mileage, but it's between 49 and 57 miles a gallon. And the top dog Prius is $39,000.
Is
They
this
don't
the
look
hashtag
terrible.
buckle up one?
I don't. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag buckle up.
It
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
yeah.
It is hashtag hidden compartment.
So it's a 1.3 or 1.5 liter turbo or something? What was the engine?
yeah, it's a Prius. I'm not getting that deep.
I know
into
we
it.
got a little more power for this new one.
They say, yeah, it's supposed to actually be decent on the road. So
You want to bring it up there? We can take a look at it together.
no.
All right.
Anyways, so that's coming out.
Yeah.
As I said, I usually don't care about Priuses, but that one looks pretty wild. So maybe we can stand some out, huh?
Yeah, maybe. What's this thing about? I mean, maybe you've seen it. What's this thing about Tesla being fined $2.2 million for
Oh, that's my favorite one. I'm gonna
driving range?
Yeah.
I have it here and a few different. It's interesting because I have it listed from a few different outlets.
I saw one
and
translated.
they all say something different,
So Tesla's getting fined for $2.2 million,
which is
by
a
South
hilarious
Korea.
number.
Hilarious number. So this is for failing to tell their customers about the shorter driving range of its vehicles at lower temperatures. The Korean Fair Trade Commission said that Tesla exaggerated the driving ranges of its cars on a single charge, their fuel cost effectiveness compared to the gasoline vehicles, as well as the performance of its superchargers. So, which was on its official website. The thing is, it's kind of like deceptive advertising, where if you like really baby it, you can get however many miles, but they don't really disclose that. Like, if you're not babying it, and if it's cold, you're gonna lose 50 plus miles from that. So
It's like
they're getting fined not a lot of money for Tesla, but
gonna say,
if you don't think $2.2 million is a lot of money, I'll take it. But it's
it's a lot of money, but like to the auto manufacturer, it's like
it's nothing.
I kept going back. I'm like 2.2. Is it billion? What is it? Is it? And then I was like, it's a million. What's going on here? Like, is it for each person that was affected 2.2? But that's kind of what I've surmised from it as well. It's like, hey, yeah, I mean, it matters on how you drive it.
Right.
Like, how do you drive your X5? Like
Like a grandma.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I get not good gas mileage, but it's as
but
advertised.
you get as advertised, right?
Advertised.
But if you were to go ahead and drive it like a maniac, no, you're not going to get as advertised.
Like Puffa says, is why gas cars aren't advertised by a range. I mean, it was like a range thing versus the way the standards are in Korea. And if you live up and it's cold and shit, I mean, you get 50 less miles, you're gonna be pissed off. So
yeah, I mean, 50 miles is a decent amount.
So 2.2 million. God bless. It's funny, but Tesla's might be able to pay this, because in the fourth quarter, Tesla reported deliveries of 405,000 vehicles. And the production of 439,000, almost 440,000 vehicles. It brings Tesla's 2022 full-year deliveries to 1.31 million vehicles, which is a 40% increase over last year.
That is a giant amount of vehicles.
Yeah. And
Huge.
it was below expectations.
What was expectations? I mean,
I think it was maybe 10% more than that.
wow.
but
That's such a joke.
but it's a huge bump.
That like scale of production is huge over any other like EV startup.
They can't even get close to that. Yeah,
I mean, we joke about the
but these
Rivian
guys
thing.
have been in it for a decade
Yeah.
plus. So
We joke about the Rivian thing, like they're only 160,000 vehicles behind, apparently, which I mean seems like that's
they'll
a
make 2 a day. They're gonna be fine. It's only 80,000 days.
You good over there, buddy?
Chicks asleep.
Yeah.
Chicks is straight dozing off. We're boring them
So
so
there's
much.
40% increase, and then I have a third Tesla.
A third
news.
Tesla.
Third Tesla news. You ready for this? You guys have probably seen it online. Tesla crash in Cali off the Pacific Coast Highway.
I did.
Yeah.
Saw that.
2 adults, 2 kids survived a 250-foot drop in what looked to be Model 3. Everyone survived, including the 2 kids that were 4 and 9. It hit the ground so hard the doors jammed shut. The battalion chief of the Cali Fire, Brian Pottinger, said, "We go there all the time for cars that go over the cliff. They never live. This was an absolute miracle. Every one of us was shocked when we saw movement out the front windshield. They were more scared than they were hurt. They had to pull these guys out with the jaws of life, rip the car apart to get them
How'd
out.
they even get down there?
This helicopter,
Oh, Jesus.
they were pulling them out. It was like 5 feet from crashing waves on
Yeah.
cliffs. They pulled them out with the jaws of life. This car looked like a bowl of noodles when they were done pulling
Yeah,
this car
I saw
apart.
that. I saw the like the kind of the recovery footage they were kind of sharing, or what it looked like, I guess.
God damn, it was a safe car. Self-driving had been totally eliminated as a culprit. It's looking as if it was done intentionally
That's
by the guy driving the
I
car,
was
and so he's been arrested.
I was gonna say.
I mean, it's all allegedly, but that's the shittiest possible thing you can do in life. So, the eyewitnesses says this thing was cruising.
Yeah.
So I think it was hauling ass, went over, and it looks like it must have just cleared all the rocks that would tumble it. And with that
we were
that
sent-
battery, it's just like whoop.
yeah.
we were sent a map
Yeah.
of where it went off and where it landed, and it doesn't even.
It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I'm incredibly happy everyone survived.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me how you can fall 250 feet in a car and survive.
Imagine that's a free fall.
That's
and
like
a
an-
half.
Elevator, 25th story, just
Yeah.
cable going.
Yeah.
But at least the suspension. I honestly, shocking. And that's obviously what the firefighters thought as well, because they pulled up this thing in the chopper and they weren't expecting anything.
That's
So
like they
what-
were just scooping a vehicle.
What was the driver to them? Like an Uber?
Father.
Father.
Oh, and you just try to crash the car on them?
Take
Well,
Allegedly.
it seems
Yeah, it's fucking heartbreaking.
it's wild. Yeah.
But that's
Inappropriate.
Bet you didn't plan for that, buddy.
that's the final FU from the man upstairs, you know?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, good luck. Should have bought a shittier car.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, it's amazing the way it must have landed in the sand. It looked like it landed in the sand. It missed all the rocks. I mean, just like thread in the needle.
It's interesting because it just like landed.
Yeah, well, think about all the weights down there.
Yeah.
It's just,
So just like wheels first. Just it's like a cat. A cat always lands on its feet. It's like I apparently a Tesla off of a 250 foot cliff.
it's crazy. I would think a 25-foot cliff, you'd be like, I'm probably not gonna make this.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if it's
Wow.
high enough that it like
maximum velocity.
flipped.
I think it's so the weight's so low, it
Center
just
of
stayed
gravity
low.
is so low. Right.
I was wondering if it
Just-
hit.
yeah, like a
I was wondering if it hit maximum velocity at 250 feet, dude.
Yeah.
How long does it usually take?
I
don't
have
know,
no
at what
idea.
weight and the whole it's a whole equation.
Yeah, it's an
If
equation.
you want to get those fingers working over there, it's a whole serious equation. But yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm happy that
That they're good.
the kids are
And
good.
believe me, the people were injured, but they were honestly. They said the kids were like really.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, beyond way okay for a fall like that. So
Yeah.
and even the adults were fine as well. So
Pretty terrible. I guess in other Tesla news,
oh god,
I did mention the $25,000 Model 2 car.
yeah.
Apparently, it's expected to be unveiled in 2024. I didn't really have a date last time I talked about it. They're still pitching $25,000, which I still stand by as a little wild, but we'll see what they can get done. But 2024 is not far away. We're in January of 2023. Unveiled in 2024. I mean, we might see it in quarter one of 2024. A year from now, $25,000 Tesla. It's pretty wild.
That
It
would be
means
wild.
battery technology has to evolve. Not evolve, I guess processing would have to evolve to make it cheap enough.
Yeah, it would,
Yeah.
have to advance to the point where it could.
Yeah.
And then my final topic is a very sporty hybrid 911 is coming.
A very sporty.
So says VW Group CEO / Porsche CEO.
Oh.
That's a big paycheck. Oliver Bloom. They've been working on this for a while. Want to keep a combustion engine for as long as possible, hence a synthetic fuel and gasoline. So he has hinted at it. Most likely they're going to see it in 2024, but you're going to see previews of it in technology this year for the hybrid 911.
Wow. I'm sure it's going to be giant power, all-wheel drive. I mean, I don't. It's going to have a bunch of stuff to make it fancy.
I mean, yeah, it's going to have all-wheel drive. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, like how big is it going to be? You know, like
Same size.
It is pouring out.
how much is it going to weigh?
Lots of weight.
It's going to be a
Lots of weight. Gonna be heavy boy.
vehicle. Yeah.
I wonder how that, if it's going to run on synthetic fuel, how that's going to work.
Poop fuel?
Well, they're making synthetic fuel just for everybody.
Buddy, you doing a G Fuel right now?
Listen,
Wow.
only
Oh.
God could judge me.
Speaking of synthetic fuel,
Wow. Shook's, I mean, it's
You're going to be up till next Wednesday.
it's 9 p.m. Shook's breaking into a G Fuel. I mean, I can see his eyes twitching already. He's had one sip.
I need
That
to
Jersey
get
Mike's
home.
really got to you.
Yeah.
Really just knocking you out.
Might take a nap in the parking lot.
I had a sandwich
the
and a
turkey.
half. I'm feeling good.
it's the turkey. It's
Yeah,
the,
I'm doing
it's
nice.
the
You should have gone the Italian, dude.
Yeah.
What do you
Very
call
nice.
Rufalin in the
Tryptophan.
turkey.
Tryptophan.
Oh,
Yeah.
tryptophan. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so what were you saying about synthetic fuel?
Just curious how they're going to, if they're going to push a car that can use it, you have to go pick it up at Porsche.
Well, they're trying to just develop this technology, and I'm sure they'd sell it to
Push it
people
out to
to
Shell
make
or
it, you know,
somebody. Yeah.
because they wanted to preserve the
Right.
combustion engine.
Right.
So, I mean, so it's like a two-tiered strategy where they're going to have this hybrid car plus synthetic fuel to kind of keep motors in their cars.
Yeah.
They are not. They say they're not planning to run a full electric 911 yet. So
Yeah.
this is their solution. So yeah, we'll see stuff later in the year, but a little early tip. I mean, it's been rumored for what, a decade now.
Yeah.
So
We talk about it.
Other fuel news.
fuel news.
Love fuel news.
The
G-Fuel.
Toyota Miata, Maria, Maria,
Maria. Miriam.
$25,000 discount.
Okay, is that the one that does
The hydrogen.
Hydrogen, yeah.
So 38% off.
Just splits hydrogen atoms to run.
Yeah. So you get
It's a bomb.
6 years or $15,000 worth of free fuel. Now, obviously, the catch is that it's hydrogen, also only in California. So I guess if you're in California and you're looking for a discount, you want to feel good. 25 grand now is your starting point for discounts on a Toyota Maria. But also, how many hydrogen things are out there?
I'm hoping a lot.
Also, how much does hydrogen cost? For $15,000, they're saying 6 years,
Here's what I'm saying: hydrogen in water. How bad could it be?
right? It's combustible. Must be combustible.
H2O is an H.
There is an H. Hydrogen. I don't know, man. I'm not.
It's just hydrogen and oxygen. Why don't you just run water? We'll be fine.
I'm not a scientist.
You seen that?
If that was possible, those guys would get offed.
Actually,
Yeah.
you are.
What do you? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm an astrophysicist. Yes.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't excel in the combustion department though.
No, not a lot of that in the Astros.
That
Yeah.
SpongeBob thing that's been going around on Facebook or
An
Instagram.
astrovanicist.
That's 15 cents in fuel a day. So
Those
I
guys
don't,
are getting generous out there.
yeah, I don't know how much they're saying is that's driving. I don't know how much they're saying it's for mileage. I don't know much, but it's crazy because you're gonna get a $15,000 gas card. I wonder if you go use this on something else.
They fucking lose that inside a day.
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's see. Both versions come with $15,000 worth of free hydrogen, about as much Toyota estimates as you'll use in 6 years for driving.
$15,000
Yeah, dollars.
worth of hydrogen for free.
Yes,
You can do whatever you want with it.
You get a hydrogen car.
that's my thing. It's like, what kind of card is this? Can I go do something with it?
Yeah. It's the Home Depot
The
car?
range is like okay. I think it's like 300 miles to a tank.
Hold on. California will also throw in a tax incentive of up to $7,000 through its clean vehicle rebate program. With the rebate, some buyers could drive home with Maria at a 51.5% discount.
Yeah, but you got to live in California.
Gotta live in California.
I'll pay 50% more.
Yeah. Toyota estimates the Maria has a range of 402 miles between fill-ups, but you're not strictly limited to travel within 201 miles of the nearest hydrogen fueling station. Maria buyers can borrow gas-powered Toyota for no charge for up to 21 days a year for longer trips.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
That doesn't say confidence.
I was going to say.
That doesn't say confidence.
That's saying, hey, we know this isn't a totally usable platform,
That's
so
like-
we're going to let you borrow another vehicle.
It's like buying a new Jaguar and getting a loaner, you know?
So that means that you can travel, even though it has a 402-mile range, you can travel up to 201 miles.
Oh, you're going to get back to
You gotta
that
get back.
station.
Yeah. You
I
gotta get
think
back.
I think when that car came out, I linked you guys the Linus Tech Tips, did a review on it,
Really?
and it was kind of like pretty cool. I mean, they recommended not buying it.
Fair.
But they said that like I think they recommended not buying it, but they said that there is definitely a use for it.
Yeah.
And that it could be cool in the future. It's just not fast at all.
There's fewer than 50 hydrogen fueling stations nationwide.
Here's the deal. You use some of that discount money to buy yourself a landscape trailer. What do you fill the landscape trailer with?
Hydrogen.
Barrels of hydrogen.
Barrels of hydrogen.
Just bring it around.
Every last one of them
It's lighter than air.
is, let's see.
Floating
It's
down
not
the
even going to
road.
weigh the vehicle down.
Yeah, so somebody gets Maria to Washington State or part of New England. So we do have hydrogen fueling stations here.
There's one
There's
right down
one-
the
we
street.
talked about.
Right
yeah.
near my office.
Yeah.
Here's what it is. Stop at shop.
So
Ben's
buy
going
the
to try to
Maria
crash
Maria.
it.
if you're in
Buy the Maria
California,
Maria?
but you want to bring the Maria to New England, you've got to.
Ship it, but then you get a 50% off.
That's true.
You love to see it.
Hmm.
I think the landscape trailer's good.
50% off is kind of a screaming deal.
That's a screaming deal.
That's a screaming deal.
Smoking.
What's the
let's
thing
see.
cost? Like 20 grand?
No, it's probably like-
49.5.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. Whatever. And then
I was hoping
50%
I was
off of
hoping
that.
20
it's-
grand before discounts.
Yeah. No, not even
that would be
close.
sick.
Yeah,
I'd go buy one.
$10,000 on it. I'd be all over Maria.
You haven't seen that thing that's been floating around for the 4L60s? Like, these were made in a factory. They're bombs. It's a bomb factory. The SpongeBob thing. That's what these cars are to me.
It's unbelievable.
Have we talked about the electric Ram 1500? The Rev?
No, the revolution starts tomorrow.
The Rev. Yes. Does anyone actually know what this thing is? That the range electric paradigm breaker?
Dude, I saw like the ERAM thing before our last
Yeah.
thing. And it was like, I saw the title and it was a Dodge releases name of electric truck competitor. And I'm like, oh God, please make it wicked bad.
Yeah.
And then it was just whatever. And I was like, I'm not even going to talk about
The
this.
Ram 1500 Rev.
Yeah. I was hoping it was going to be like the Ram or like just something like the Hell Ram. I don't know. Some Dodge could have done better. is all
It
I'm saying.
seems like this is just like
the Rameolution. There we go.
the Rameolution.
Carman Cam's got it.
It seems like this is a like backup battery bank. So like when your range gets low, you can kind of flip this and
Oh, the triple
Like
B.
a reserve switch.
Ram CEO Mike Koval previously said the
Strong
Ram
name.
Revolution will outperform its competitors.
The ramification of
The
pickup
Chevy
trucks.
Silverado EV currently reaches 754 horsepower.
Wow.
Just for a reference.
So he's going to do 800.
755 probably.
It's going to be electric powered big block V8.
The Ram Revolution is rumored to use Stellantis' STLA architecture. It's a scalable platform that can accommodate batteries good enough for 500 miles of range.
Good enough.
We've heard nothing as to whether such batteries will be offered in the truck. That doesn't make much sense, but we do know Ram has pledged to fill it with all kinds of advanced technology.
Oh my God. I tell your daddy to buy a Ram. Ram me daddy.
yeah.
There's so much good marketing that could happen with this.
I wish they'd do like a collab with Rammstein, and they call it the Ramstein.
Oh,
when
Ramstein, man. It's a Ramstein edition?
When you start it up, it's like dun, 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 and then it idles.
I mean, it could be Ramrod and you have like a lightning rod at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true.
Truck ramrod.
Yeah.
Meat.
Make it kind of penile in shape.
Meet the truck of the future
Oh, boy.
on January 5th,
It's
2023 at CES.
Go truck yourself.
I know, right? It's pretty serious branding going on over there at the old.
It's a revolution.
Yeah, it's a revolution.
Chuck was walking out. I don't think the mic grabbed it. It's just you're seriously bad.
I don't know much else to say about it, but
Yeah, I
it's,
think their only saving grace would be the Ramstein thing.
no, I mean people are gonna be into it. People are gonna buy
Yeah,
it.
people are
and-
gonna. Yeah.
Imagine
gonna
the
flock to
commercial
it.
though, the pyrotechnics.
Like it's gonna be like a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah, I would buy one based on. I'd be like, damn, Rammstein drives one of these. Maybe I'll fuck around and buy one of those.
What do you think Rammstein drives?
Oh, that's a great question.
Because I do not think it's a Ram 1500.
Carman camp, dodge a gas station, ram the daughter.
What's the
Jesus. Just wait till they break out the cocaine. E&D, they've been on cocaine for the past
Yeah.
25 years.
Wow.
Let's Google what Till Lindemann drives, the singer of Rammstein.
You're a big fan of this guy.
Well, he said, "What do you think Rammstein drives?"
Imagine if he's like a big supercar guy.
So
Ooh.
just by Googling it quick, there's a picture of like him by his house, and it's like Till Lindemann lifestyle, and there's a picture of a BMW
Man of knowledge.
M6. What is that?
I think that's just that looks like a fake photo.
It is, but it could be just that car, maybe. What do you think Till Lindemann from Rammstein drives?
Till? Probably in the back of a police car, I'd guess.
Yeah.
Till?
Everybody just wants to see his wife on Google, apparently, because you type in Till Lindemann, and the first thing is wife. Apparently, they drive this. The most German automobile I've ever seen in my life.
It's like unfortunately, a 40s Mercedes. We're going to go ahead and not talk to Till anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Ramstein really is very, very tight.
Josh, you got any news over there? No, you were tapped out.
He's got Till Lindemann has a car rental business.
Does he really?
Really?
Yep.
Is it Hertz?
Oh, wait, hold on.
That's German, right?
Different Till?
First comment, you're a complete idiot. This guy collects classic cars and restores them. It's a hobby. Do you not consider that an artist would appreciate a fine automobile? No. You're too busy to try to sound clever,
Oh, wow.
according to this article that was written.
There's
So, yeah.
a picture of him riding a bicycle. Apparently, a big bicycle guy.
Big
Yeah,
bike
I'm
guy?
guessing. I'm
Is he wearing
guessing
bike shorts?
He's gigantic.
He's
man.
actually the biggest human being I've
He's
ever seen.
gigantic.
Really?
man.
It looks like a Fisher Price bike.
Let me take it. Let me put eyes on.
Anybody else hear the hair
Oh, my
growing?
God.
What's that?
I said, anybody else hear their hair growing?
No, but Carman Cam in the chat.
Hurts.
Yes, Rentstein.
Renstein.
Two Hertz miss.
Oh,
Two Hertz for
brilliant,
you.
brilliant. Want to get into the main topic?
Yeah, let's go main topic.
I don't have a noise for that.
It's time for main.
I'm gonna give you the whole load.
Wait, you got
today.
rid of it?
Yeah, I moved it for the new one.
I'm actually. Are you
I got him somewhere.
devastated?
I got him somewhere.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a bit devastated.
We don't have enough buttons. I need more buttons.
You need more buttons.
I don't know if it was the G Fuel or the sadness, but I just had like a weird chest pain.
It's definitely the G Fuel.
Yes,
Yeah.
you should get that looked at.
So our main topic this week, we were tasked with the wonderful idea of if we were to drive across country.
Who tasked us with this?
Nick R, I believe it was.
Nick R.
Nick R.
Big
Chat.
hitter.
Is he in the chat?
He was earlier. I think it was him.
He was.
So he presented this idea. Thought it was a great idea. We added to it by also deciding what car we would pick, not only what route we would go.
Mhm.
So we're gonna do that now.
So we're going
Um,
across the country, pick car, pick route,
Yeah, and where you would stop,
stop along the way.
what you'd see along the way. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have been
Wrong.
delightfully surprised
Mhm.
by the amount of different. Obviously, it's a big country, right? But the amount of different routes that have names.
Is it a route or a route?
Route.
Radio.
Route.
Yeah. Is it radio or?
I just want to know so you
Patio?
stick with it, you know?
My patio.
Ratio.
Yeah.
Check out my rear patio.
Yeah. So I looked up a handful of things. I finally decided on my route. But I delightfully was surprised to see how many routes there are running vertically, not necessarily just horizontally.
Like the Nile.
The Nile runs vertical.
Yeah. Like there's a route called the Road to Nowhere. There's the Border to Border route.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can gather what that one is.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the Butts and Nut.
The Great River Road.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the Atlantic Coast and Pacific Coast. These look like some good routes. I didn't pick any of them.
You didn't pick a route?
Didn't pick those ones. I actually picked, coast to coast,
Going from Dunkin' Donuts to Dunkin' Donuts?
east to west.
Space Ghost, coast to coast.
I wanted to do the Southern Pacific route.
Southern Pacific.
Southern Pacific.
That's like through the old Texas and New Mexico.
Yep, you start out that way.
You start in Texas?
You start in the old San Diego,
Oh, San Diego.
whale's vagina.
Very nice.
And some of the highlights on my trip
Mm-hmm.
in particular,
I'll tell you one that's not Kansas.
not on there.
That
Oh, wow.
That whole. Sorry if there's anybody from Kansas in here.
Oh, there is.
Your highway, your whole whatever that is, sucks.
Wow, really throwing it down.
State
I'm going to get some
sucks.
angry emails.
Our whole Kansas conglomerate just
Yeah, we
shut us off.
get a fairly hard Kansas crew.
I slept through all of Kansas because it was so bad.
Oh, wow.
Well, I slept in every state, but I fell,
Kansas particularly deep sleep.
I fell asleep at the K in Kansas on Google Maps, woke up at the S 8 hours later.
Which S?
The last one.
It's a good S to wake up at.
It was.
So my routes start in San Diego,
Mhm.
and you're just touching the tip of Mexico.
Yep.
If
You're
you
gonna go.
really-
You go into Mexico or no?
I didn't go into Mexico.
Wait,
Oh, that's
My
okay. Just
watch
keep
is not
listening to
sure.
us.
do you
Yeah.
think I'm pretty? The night party song. Is she hotter than me?
You can go to Tijuana again.
You should.
Did you
Yeah,
pick
it's-
food spots or anything?
I didn't pick any food spots.
All right, so before you left California, you got chicken and waffles. Continue.
Just kept going.
Okay.
I didn't stop till I got to Tombstone, Arizona. Why?
Ooh.
Because I'm a fucking nerd and I want to go to Tombstone, Arizona. And
Why?
I want to go to the
You
OK Corral.
Try to find Wyatt Earp down there.
Oh, that's where the OK Corral is?
Yep. I want to see it in real life. I want to go there.
Touch it, feel it, smell it.
When you go to Tombstone, Arizona, you can visit the OK Corral.
Do you
can
tell
go
us
to-
the car? Or
Oh, no,
is
I
that
didn't.
a secret?
No.
I think you end with it.
Yeah,
You're-
oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
No,
you
I'm,
end with
I'm
it.
starting.
Start
I'm starting
with
off with it. Yeah.
I mean,
At
You
this
can do whatever you
point,
want.
Do
but
whatever you want. You're at Tombstone, Arizona.
and I'm going to be driving the Bronco Raptor.
Okay.
the Braptor.
A little bit tough.
There's a lot of dirt
There's
trails
a
out
lot
there.
of stretch of road,
Son
too,
of a
with
bitch.
no gas.
True. But you
So-
have tons of room for jerry
Extra
cans.
storage. A lot of cans. As many cans as I can fit.
All the cans.
You getting the Tombstone pizza, obviously.
Yes.
You're gonna stop at the warehouse.
Some might even have saw you pass and said, "Wow, nice cans."
Yeah.
Look at the cans.
I'm going to stop at the Birdcage Theater as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's, where was it? Fuck, where is it? Oh, there's it. Then I can tour the Good Enough Silver Mine. It's good enough.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
So
This is
I would be,
spectacular.
I would begin I would continue in my Raptor once again. And then I would drive to Carlsbad Caverns National Park,
Mm-hmm.
where I could go in to visit Carlsbad Caverns.
When you doing this?
I
You got a
don't know.
season in mind?
No, I didn't get that far.
The season for pleasing.
It's the times that are changing over
In
there.
Carlsbad, I could enter a cave where I would see stalactites and stalagmites. Stalactites are up top.
Yes.
Stalagmites, you might trip on. They're down below. Wouldn't want to do that.
Love that. You're gonna keep on educating the podcast.
More importantly, once I was done in Carlsbad, I decided to take an hour detour north,
Mhm.
go to a little place called Roswell.
Might
Yeah,
You
okay.
might have heard of it.
Roswell.
Where many brave men Naruto ran at it in search of answers.
It's true. Didn't get any. They got asked to leave.
Yeah.
But I would love to visit Roswell. And then, I mean, I'm just going to continue my trip, go back through.
Is Roswell Skate Park still there?
No, that's only in Tony Hawk, I think.
I thought they had an actual skate park my whole life.
Get the
33 years on this world. I mean, there's other shit in
Please
Roswell.
God say you're joking. That's a joke, right?
There's other shit. There's a whole town in Roswell.
Oh my god.
I bet there's a diner really leaning on that alien industry.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Big
Mhm.
alien spot.
You're going to tell me people don't skateboard in Roswell?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, fuck
I'm
do I
sure
know?
there's a guy.
Yeah,
I'm going to
to be-
Google it
to
right
be
now
fair.
while you continue.
I don't think you're gonna get the Russian Christmas victory out of this one.
No. Well, anyway, I would continue on my trip. start heading towards Texas.
There's a skate park there. So.
No, let me see pictures.
Nope, I'm getting a lot lost here. Keep going.
I see zero skateboarding. I see soccer nets. You're Roswell
It
Park.
literally says skate park.
It's just a park.
The very first picture is a skate
All right,
park.
let me see one picture of any type of
Show
skate
me
obstacle.
a quarter
There's
pipe.
ramps in the background.
In Roswell.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
So eventually, once I exited Roswell, I'd continue on driving through the Southern Pacific, East Texas route, where I'd see Fort Worth, Dallas, make my way to Louisiana.
Ugh.
I'm going to be honest. There's not much I want to do in Louisiana.
What do you mean? Go to New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Shrimp hobo.
I think I'd have to.
You definitely have to go to New Orleans.
Yeah,
if
you might
you're
want to
in
get killed in
Louisiana.
a swamp. You ever thought about getting killed in a swamp?
I haven't.
You might watch True Detective before you go to New Orleans.
A lot of good live
True
music in New
Detective, True
Orleans.
Detective, what a
So
show.
good.
Jambalaya. Street food.
Nolans.
Food truck.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been robbed at knife point? New Orleans is a good place to do it.
I haven't, thankfully. Then I'd finish up with Mississippi, Alabama, and end up in Georgia.
What'd you do in Georgia?
Nothing. Peaches.
You're home in Georgia?
Get some peaches.
You could stop in North Carolina, hit OBX.
Get into a plane and fly home
You take the midnight train to
to
Georgia?
Georgia.
On the midnight train to Georgia.
So that's one thing that I'd realized, I want to ride a train across the country.
Take
No,
that
you
Canadian train. The one that just sees trees and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to ride a train.
You like to ride a train across the country?
Polar Express.
Come on the train and ride it
Get a little stick with a bandana.
if you feel like
Oh,
dancing.
dude, like
Come
true
on.
hobo fashion.
Hobo
Oh, yeah,
fashion.
you just want to be a hobo.
The Quad City DJs train.
Yep.
Said you be known by name, they'd be like, there goes Josh Hobo Garcia.
There he is.
That was it. Yeah. I want
You gonna bring the Bobo? Just get it done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, you could honk it on the bobo.
Honk the Bobo the whole way.
Oh, dude, the amount of honking you could do.
We've come full circle.
I mean, I think you'd have to honk if you're not paying.
yeah.
There's probably
Is it gonna be payment or honking?
ZJs, HJs,
Listen, that's all right. That's all
you know,
right.
reach arounds, I'm sure.
Uh,
That is another place you could get stabbed.
Getting
on a train.
On a
Yeah,
train.
that's a great
Oh,
place
yeah.
to get stabbed.
Yeah.
Well, I can do mine, but it's not similar at all to
Good,
Josh's.
Good.
I hope it's
However-
identical in every way.
It is similar in the way that I also chose a Bronco Raptor. And I'm going cross-country road trip. And I'm not setting any records on this one, boys. We're going slow and steady. We're going to spend a couple days taking the whole country in. We're starting way up north. I'm leaving right now in the beautiful town of Jay, Vermont.
Ooh.
I'll spend a day or two seeing the mountain. Gonna pop down. I got a little 4-hour drive. Pop into Mount Snow, you
Oh,
know.
you've got times.
The
Oh, you
Alameda.
know that time.
4 hours down, maybe a day over there. Then I get the long trip, boys. I've been taking the Raptor. It's really a dead zone for me between Mount Snow and my next stop.
Which is?
Colorado.
So my next stop is going to be, I'm hammering it to Chicago.
Oh, okay.
14
Ooh,
hours.
The Great Lakes.
Going to catch some of my American Polacks there, grab a slice. There's not a ton to do in Chicago. So I'm gonna give it-
Chirac.
yeah, I'm giving Chirac a single.
Oh, lean back in Chirac. You could do wheelies with the Harley Boys.
Yeah, exactly. 12 o'clock, boys. Chirac's getting a single night, though, because it can't be that much to do in Chicago compared to all the rest of my beautiful destinations. My next ride was a little long. It was about 15 hours, so I'm going to stop. I got buddies in Omaha and Des Moines. Stop in.
Des Moines.
High fives, grab a steak. Boom. I'm banging out to Colorado. I'm going to stop at Keystone Mountain, Breckenridge Mountain, Vale. Day in each. 8 hours, where am I going? Salt Lake City, Land of Nate. Going to go over there. Snowbird, Brighton, Powder Mountain. I mean, I'm probably going to do this trip if I'm honest. 5 hours up, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Spend a day there. 4 hours up, Big Sky, Montana. Spend a day there. I mean, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm driving a Raptor.
Yep. Happy to
Local
board.
food. Got the board in the back.
Have you been to Vale?
I haven't. No.
Quick story about Vale. Have
Let's
you
go.
ever been a mile up in the air before?
Yeah.
Big altitudes? So I never had been.
Yeah, me neither. Stinks.
And we were driving. I actually did drive cross country, I guess. And we got out in Vale. And I made it about 6 steps from the truck to the front of the Starbucks. And I turned around and my vision was starting to go black. And I'm like, Danny, are you having trouble breathing up here? And he's like, no, what's wrong with you? So I hit my inhaler and this lady was like, you're pale as a ghost.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
got like drink a bottle of water every hour. up
Yeah,
there.
I was like, I had no idea what was going on. She's like, we're like a mile and a half up.
Yeah, it's
I was
high
like,
up there.
oh, okay. Then it's all coming together. now.
Okay, I'm out of oxygen. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, so I go Jackson Hole, Wyoming, going up north. Go to Big Sky next, 4 hours away. I mean, I've got days and days and days. This truck's ultimate snowboard trip.
Yeah.
You go to Big Sky, Montana, 5 hours down, Sun Valley, Idaho. Great little town. Always wanted to go to Idaho. Great skiing over there. Then I got, unfortunately, another 9-hour drive down to Tower Ho. See Heavenly, Homewood, Palisades. Then we just keep going, man. That's my California. I'm not going any further than California. That's enough California for me. I hit one of the resorts on Lake Tahoe. You go north, Mount Hood, 7 hours. 8 hours up, I'm at Whistler in Canada, on the other coast. This has taken me 80 hours of driving. 'Cause you can-
80 hours.
You can put
Wow.
this. You can put this whole thing into Google Maps. Although I did run out of stops.
I didn't do that, unfortunately.
80 hours of driving, just about 5,000 miles. 18 resorts. I figure I need about a month and a half.
About 20 grand for hotels.
Yeah, $20,000 in hotels. I'm sleeping
20
in the-
grand in fuel.
I'm sleeping in the Braptor. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
And if the winter stays like this, I might do this trip in my X5 because we're not getting any snow out here. It stinks.
I'm loving it.
Perfect.
And you know, if I had to keep on going, I could throw a leg into Calgary, maybe hit Kicking Horse or something if I need a little more time. I'd make a 2-month trip. And I couldn't. I tried to work Towson in New Mexico, and it's just like that's just fucked my whole day up. So I couldn't go down there. So yeah, that's my 5,000-mile road trip in a Bronco Raptor. If Ford's listening, wants
Big
to see
shouts.
me twist my ankle at the first mountain and ruin the whole trip. Let me know.
That's
happen.
insane that you said that you did this afternoon.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of brain power in there.
I mean, you just ham-fisted into the.
I
like,
know the
Google.
resorts and generally where they are. I mean,
Yeah.
going from the only time you really get off course is you're going from Salt Lake City. You start going up and then you dump back down. But
Did you
actually, not bad.
Did you play Shaun White Snowboarder for PlayStation 2?
I played Cool Borders. I don't know if I played Shaun White. Maybe
I think the first map.
I forgot the name. One of them I played all the time. It was Cool
I
Borders.
think the first level was Vale, and that made me want to go so bad.
Vale's supposed to be sick. I got a buddy who lives up there. I just gotta go see him.
I've heard it's super sick. This might be the year I snowboard, even though I should probably already gone at least once by now.
Yeah, let's go, man.
My board looks like somebody hit it with a lawnmower, and I've never once sharpened it, and I bought it in 2009.
We can sharpening. It's for wimps. You just need it on the rails, and we'll wax her up.
Okay.
We got my man at Civil Guido to hook that thing up.
Yeah,
He can
what-
sharpen you
I
up.
used
it
a
up.
spray wax once or twice for a car.
That's not good.
It didn't do anything.
Yeah, dude, 18 mountains. I'm ready
Get a
for
whole
it.
wax
Dude. This
kit.
is
I think you need to sharpen the edges though, because
it's not turning.
on the ice, no turning.
No turning.
1080
I got a board. I got a board you can borrow. 1080 I played for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I listened to the 1080 soundtrack recently.
That's different. That's different.
That's
Yeah.
definitely
None of the
different.
music is real music. It's like elevator music.
I mean, I said on one of the last podcasts, I saw I think a Jason Camisa video about the Ford Raptor and how I really need one now.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to slowly convince my wife she needs the daily one.
It's not a bad
That's
gig.
that's your foot in the door.
But she likes hitting potholes, and you get 37s. Smash them.
Potholes
potholes
don't
are-
exist.
they're
with
not
37s.
real. They're not
Exactly,
real.
dude.
All right. Honestly, I mean that's a pretty solid trip. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty well.
I honestly want to do it.
Your hips are gonna. Calves are gonna start your hips after this.
Dude,
trip.
I did 7 days straight in Utah. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Utah's the best. Go talk to Nate. He's the best.
He's out there.
You can literally go. I mean, the whole trip. You could just do the whole trip in Utah and save all the time and just
Yeah.
go to like 10 different mountains at the time of your life.
You
But-
could all do.
But it'd be fun to just drive around the country and go from spot to spot. The only big bummer is I'm planning this out and I'm like, there's literally like between Vermont
Yeah.
and Colorado.
There's nothing.
It's just like there's a couple little things. There's like Hidden Valley and stuff.
What
but
if
like,
you went?
they're little.
What
dude.
if you went the northern route through Canada?
No, even through Canada, you're not hitting anything big till Calgary, and then you're almost on the west coast.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the Rocky Mountains are where the rounds are. Before that, I mean, it's flat for a reason.
That
up there.
John Denver's full of shit.
No, riding in the West does not make riding in the Northeast a real letdown. It just it's like a different sport. I still like riding in the
It's
Northeast.
like playing two different sports, right? Yeah.
It's
yeah,
just like
T-ball and MLB.
right on the west, the mountains are super steep, but there's so much powder it doesn't matter because you just hammer it. Right on out here, if you got like an inch of snow, it's straight ice. Like you could be on the bunny hill and you're gonna die. So
That's kind of really why I don't go snowboarding. Like, Mount Snow. What's the other one? Sundown, Mohawk. It's all hills. Like, you could get from the top to the bottom in 30 seconds.
Are you just making names up?
yeah, none of those are real. Mount Snow's real though, and it's not that small.
Yeah, but you can go down Double Black straight and be down in 30 seconds.
I can't wait to go snowboarding with you. I can't wait for this. I can't wait. This is gonna be awesome.
Is Mount Snow the one in New Hampshire?
No, it's in
Vermont.
Exeter.
Wrong one.
Okay,
The other one that
you can go down those Double Black straight, but I mean,
the one that's
it's
in
gonna be a good morning.
near Garrett. Shit, it's in like near Middletown.
Connecticut?
Yeah, there's one there.
Wachusett.
It's not Wachusett. It's a hill.
Oh no, I don't know Connecticut. I know
Wachusett. You just do this.
I'm thinking Berkshire East.
No, it's not. I thought it was Mount Snow. I always get it confused with another one.
Mount Snow is like close to Western Mass, but it's not.
No,
I mean
it's
it's
not
in
that.
Vermont for sure.
But yeah, like all the ones here, you literally can go from the top to the bottom in 2 seconds.
You guys want to do a revival trip to the hill? I literally go every Wednesday, whenever you want. Just
There
let
you
me
go.
know.
Pretty solid.
I'll meet you up there.
You just got to let them know what hill.
Powder Ridge,
Powder Ridge.
top to the bottom, 30 seconds. Mohawk, top to bottom, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know what those are.
They're hills.
I mean, it's better than Rhode Island. Rhode Island, we get Yagu, which is a legendary hill,
Yeah.
but it's a valley. It's like you start at the top.
I've been to Wachusett a couple times. That's also just like a hill.
Yeah, no one's arguing it's not.
Yeah.
You
I don't know.
you have to go to Vermont and New Hampshire.
Yeah, I know that, but that's
what I'm
why I
thinking.
kind of just don't snowboard anymore.
I'm getting to see Josh is coming up, dude. Wednesdays usually Mount Snow or Okemo. It's a ride. It's a better ride for you than me. Anyway, that's my trip. It's a ski trip.
Hell of a
Obviously,
trip.
I really want to go do it. I was thinking about it. I was like, I can't take a month off from work and my family, but it's a nice.
It's nice to dream, right?
You
It's a
bring, them,
hypothetical.
Maybe I'll send them to Europe.
you bring them with you.
There you go.
I'll be at home working hard.
You send them
and
one
just-
way, you go the other. Yeah.
and I'll trade it in her car for a Bronco Raptor.
At the same time. My trip's a little different.
Let's go.
I went with a theme to my trip.
Ooh.
The trip theme I had planned out is the world's largest. So I wanted to go see some of the world's largest
Please say you're
things.
driving an excursion.
I'm not actually.
Could have gone larger.
I'm driving a Aston Martin V12 Vantage
Oh God!
Roadster.
All right.
World's largest
James
dog.
Proper,
Damn.
proper Grand Tourer.
So we're talking 200 mile an hour speed limit, 690 horsepower, V12 top down. I actually picked a very specific color.
Chrome spinning.
That color is Buckinghamshire green,
Ooh,
which is a real.
I can
place.
just feel it in my bones.
Oh, I can hear it. I can feel it top down. I'm not even a convertible guy, but I saw this one and I was like,
That's
this
the
is
one.
It was this or a GT350R, but I figured top down, you know.
Yeah, conquers all.
So I'm going to leave from my home of Providence, Rhode Island. That's where I'm going to leave. And I'm going straight north to Burlington. And I'm going to take Route 100 off of 89.
Ah, such
Nice,
a good
scenic,
ride.
beautiful. Stop in Burlington. I'm going to hit some of my favorite spots up there. And immediately we're dropping back down south and we're going to Watkins Glen for some time on the track. So Watkins Glen, having some friends who have raced there, having some friends who have spent some time there. They all say it's beautiful. I figured I got to check it out with my own eyes. So from Watkins Glen, I'm going west, and I'm going to the world's largest gavel in Columbus, Ohio.
The world's largest gavel.
Gavel, you know, like,
A hammer?
you know.
God, that car's. Didn't they make?
Wow.
I went convertible, so roadster, but yeah.
I just put in the color.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's Buckinghamshire green.
Buckinghamshire green.
What a car, dude.
Buckinghamshire
Unbelievable
green.
car.
Yeah.
You're gonna cast that thing into Mount Doom when you're done
Yeah,
with it.
don't worry. There's a few offs I might have. From Columbus, Ohio, in the world's largest gavel, I'm shooting over to Alexandria, Indiana, where there they have the world's largest ball of paint. And what this is a ball of paint. And what they do is they continue to paint it in layers of paint, make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Is this the town?
Is it huge?
Alexandria, Indiana is a town. I think this is let's call it a collective of probably bums that just paint this thing yellow
And then
until
just
they
keep
get
painting it?
bigger. Yeah, it's like a rubber band ball. It's like way less effort.
Hold on. So can you see it from the moon?
The world's largest ball of
Wait,
paint.
you can. How big is the
No.
ball?
No, it's indoors. You can't see it from the moon.
Ah.
You could probably see the world's largest gavel because I saw a photo of that and I was like, holy
Dude,
shit.
there's no fucking way. You can just barely make out the Great Wall of China. You see a fucking gavel.
This gavel, I don't know if we can get photos of it, but as we move from the world's largest ball of paint in Alexandria, Indiana, we're going over Lake Village, Indiana
Lake
for
Village.
the world's largest ladies' leg. Let me tell you,
What is it attached to?
That's a
I
side
was
of beef.
impressed. I was impressed.
It's a lot of leg.
It's a lot of leg. It looks like it's made of stone of some sort. It was quite large. Visually on a computer screen, I was impressed. I can't wait to see it in person. From Lake Village, Indiana,
Yeah.
I'm going.
Wait, are
to,
you actually going to see it in person?
Yeah, I'm just playing this out. I got pretty
What-
excited about it.
I mean, you said you can't wait to see it in person. as
One
if you
day,
were
man.
going.
I'm a young kid. I
Okay.
got a lot to do in my time.
All right, fair.
I'm going to head from Lake Village over to Casey, Illinois, where I'm going to see the world's largest wind chime in the world's largest mailbox. They're right next door to each other.
Can
Wow.
install the shit in your van.
Yeah,
I wonder if
wind
that's
chime.
like a.
they're right next door to each other. So
I wonder if it's like a. What is it?
Camps on
Colton
top
and
of
the
the
McCoy
inside joke.
situation.
what's that?
The Colton and the McCoys or whatever the hell they're called.
Oh,
the rivals.
Hatfield?
Yeah, Hatfields and the McCoys. Yeah.
I don't know. It could be. It could be that they're a bit
We
of
built
a
the world's biggest
rivalry.
wind charm.
Two big
We're
ladies
going
of
bigger.
stone rise up.
We're gonna build a
love
big
Power
old
Rank, yeah.
mailbox.
You know what's funny is the TCS, the biggest ball of twine. I believe that ball of twine is actually like human made too, as well in Minnesota. I actually skipped over the ball of twine and I went to Eveleth, Minnesota, for the world's largest hockey stick.
Minnesota.
Now this hockey stick, so photos of it, I thought it was a building. It's so big. So
Oh my God, that is gigantic.
the world's largest hockey stick is in Eveleth, Minnesota. So from there, I move over to Jamestown, North Dakota, for the world's largest buffalo monument. Now, this is a monument of a buffalo that is the size of like a home. It's enormous, giant. Again, these are only photos. Like
you
know,
can live inside the buffalo.
a buffalo is probably
Is it on VRBO or something?
no.
On Home Away?
There's like a photo of someone
Airbnb.
standing in front of it, and that's where I really got perspective.
Yeah, that's where you really get your jollies going. Like
Yeah,
Buffalo.
it really made me understand the sheer stature of this buffalo.
Love to see it.
Now, while I'm in North Dakota, I'm going to stop by the Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. Check that out. Beautiful, no real driving roads there, unfortunately, but still good to see.
What do
while
they
I'm
have
there.
the biggest of?
North Dakota? The
The
Buffalo
Theodore.
Monument.
No,
Oh
just
no,
Scott
this
Ram
is
is the park.
this is while I'm on the way.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
While I'm on the
while
way.
you're there.
While
No,
you're
I
in
mean,
there,
again,
phenomenon.
V12 Roadster, Buckinghamshire Green. I mean, I'm
You're
going to
blasting
blend
through.
right in North Dakota.
I'm gonna love you
Now,
out there.
after that, I'm hitting some real nice driving roads, and I'm going to go to the Going to the Sun Road in Glacier National Park, also in North Dakota. No, not true at all. In Montana. And I'm going to drive the Going to the Sun Road, which is a really cool road. And as you're driving up, the only thing you can see, the sun lines up with it perfectly. It looks like you're driving directly into the sun. It's a pretty cool road. There's some cool stuff around there. From that point, I'm going to stop by. I'm going to spend the night at Yellowstone.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I haven't booked
The
any.
Yellowstone Dutton Ranch?
Yeah,
Yep.
I haven't booked
Which
any
you can-
stopping.
You can book.
Yeah,
We could rent.
we definitely can. We can't
Can
afford
we,
it. but-
we can rent the whole ranch?
Yeah,
no.
it's
You can
it's-
rent. There's 2 other houses on the ranch that you can rent.
All right.
I think they use them in the
It's
show.
a working ranch?
It's a very
It
working
is.
ranch.
but you can only go from like April to August or something.
I wouldn't want to go any other time because
You
it
shoot
gets,
wolves?
It gets cold. I don't think you can shoot wolves.
Hate that.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the newest season.
Yeah, but what if they come up from the park? You check for collars,
I
everybody
don't know.
knows.
Yeah.
Fair game.
From the Going to the Sun Road, I'm blasting straight south, directly south, straight to Area 51. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I don't know what's going on down there, but I'm gonna figure it out while I'm down there.
I get the horsepower to figure it out.
I have the horsepower. I get the green. I'll figure it out while I'm down there. Area 51. I've always wanted to check it out. That's a serious thing that I would have wanted to see. I know there's really nothing to see, but I just want to kind of be there, get the real vibe.
Get the
I
vibes.
gotta check the vibes.
Vibe check.
Doing nothing but listening to the X-Files theme song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And from that point, I'm going further south. I'm hitting the world's largest lemon. That's in San Diego.
Real lemon?
No. Real lemon.
Oh.
It's just a fucking giant paper mache thing painted to look like a lemon. I'm going to the world's largest lemon in San Diego.
So
I'm
it's
gonna
the
check
world's
that out.
largest Paper mache lemon. Not a
And
real
then
one.
Josh just looked at all these. And I'm blasting
Checks out.
up north. And I'm going to end, and what I think is appropriate, and I've already coordinated this with them, is the world's largest wind tunnel. And we're going to run this bitch through the wind tunnel. We're going to see.
Top
what
down
her-
or top up?
Both. We're going to see what the drag coefficient is.
You better get that haircut before you go.
Yeah, we're going to get this really bicked up. And I'm going to end in San Diego, not San Diego, Mountain View, California, at the world's largest wind tunnel with the Aston Martin Vantage V12 Roadster.
Chicken and waffle celebration.
Yeah.
That's fucking rough.
So that is my trip. My theme is world's largest. I think this country has a lot to offer, and I think these are some important things that we need to stop and see.
I think there's a lot. Like, you could do another route with more of the world's largest on the way back.
It's insane.
It's
I just keep
As
reading
if
Nick's
other-
comment, crack up. The
Unbelievable.
world's largest waste of time.
Hey,
JK,
motherfucker, this
JK,
is
whatever.
your
it is.
idea.
other countries look at us
Yeah.
and laugh.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
because they don't
man.
have big stuff.
That's because they don't got the fucking world's largest ladies leg.
Listen,
Yeah.
the hockey stick, pretty cool.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
the
the two of
hockey-
us took American vehicles, the same American vehicle.
I had to take something that was questionable if I'd arrive.
I was just waiting for a storm to be like Raptor, baby.
Raptor.
Press
Here we
car.
are. Yeah, that is my trip. There is no direct route. If you look at it on a map, it's actually quite hilarious. It'd be a giant waste of time. I don't know how long it would have taken me.
Oh, there are so many things. World's largest hammer.
Yeah, dude,
World's,
it's insane.
World's largest paper cup. World's tallest thermometer.
Does the paper cup blow away, you think?
Biggest chicken.
The chicken was up for debate if I wanted to stop there.
I wonder if what's the world's largest donut?
Probably the one on top of Randy's.
I was gonna say
I was
Randy's.
gonna say, have I been to any of the world's largest? Probably the donut.
There's the world's largest tire at the Uniroyal Giant Tire in Allen Park. Grand Haven Musical Fountain. Biggest ball of twine Iron Man, apparently. Oh, not that one.
Sammy
This
Dobbins
guy.
in the chat. Big
He's probably
show.
seen some of the world's largest. Sam, you've traveled the country quite a bit, buddy. Have you stopped at any of the world's largest that this country has to offer?
I'm willing to.
That
yes.
guy's carrying around some of the world's largest. You know,
Yeah.
man, the myth, the legend.
Corky's new show, The Bland Tour.
Let me tell you. Everyone wants to hate.
We're
you
gonna
know,
have vanilla ice cream at every stop.
Everyone wants to hate on what do you call it? James May. But let me tell you, our man in
Italy, our man in Japan.
right?
Amazing.
Yeah, unbelievable. I share interest in some of these things. I think it'd be hysterical. You pull up in this just totally outlandish vehicle in the middle of the
In a
country
a spaceship.
to look at the world's largest gavel. Like people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
So the world's
So glad we installed this gavel.
world's largest buffalo. There's a thing on the website I went to, and it said time needed 5 to 10 minutes.
Dude, for sure. For sure.
Dude, I don't even have to get off the fucking highway for most of these.
Stay in the goddamn car.
Yeah, you just drive by it. Well, saw it.
Yeah. You just pull up. It's like I pull up and take a photo of myself there with it. and
That's
just
exactly
go
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they call him? The Mr. Slow?
Captain
Captain
Slow.
Slow.
Captain
Captain
Slow.
Slow? All
Captain
right, so
Slow.
you're Captain Bland.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to Canada, like there's your options get
Double?
even bigger.
Yeah.
That blows my mind that Canada has more stuff.
Biggest apple, biggest nickel, world's largest lobster.
Oh, the
Canada's-
world's largest. We got the world's largest penny. It was on my list, but I cut it in exchange for the national park, Theodore Roosevelt National Park.
Definitely a good change.
World's largest Coke can.
Canada undoubtedly is going to leave you with a 30-hour drive of seeing nothing.
Yes.
There's going to be at least a 30-hour stint where you're like,
Well, that's why I picked
world's
these.
largest nothing.
I made sure that wasn't too far of a drive. Like my biggest drive is from Glacier National Park to Area 51. Is like the longest drive.
Isn't the world's largest truck stop Bixby's?
Oh, you talking about Buc-ee's? No,
Buc-ee's.
It's Terrible's. I've been to it in Prim, Nevada. or Jean, Nevada,
And to confirm what Dobbins said, world's tallest thermometer is in Baker, California.
which
he's been there.
which he's been.
I realize I should just start my trip in Colorado.
So, but does
It's
it
got out 60 hours.
does it work? Because you could just build the world's largest anything out of anything.
Oh, could you?
Yeah.
Oh, you could?
could if you have the
yeah, go ahead.
means.
All right, you're gonna build the world's largest. What are you building the world's largest of?
I don't know. Guess something easy because you don't have to make it work, and it doesn't have to be living.
Okay. What,
It's so easy. What is
Yeah,
it?
what?
What is
World's largest cigarette. It could just be
no
a cylinder.
no fucking way.
No one would allow it.
You're never gonna be able to make
Cigarettes, the enemy of this country.
Yeah. Damn tobacco.
it. Cigarettes and communism.
Fucking tobacco.
Oh, see,
dude.
Sam Dobbins, the road to the sun is amazing. Yeah, see, unbelievable. See, this guy,
Yeah.
he typed just the perfect time to back me up.
Yeah.
Over here, Captain Bland, Sam backing me up.
See, Corey's got all the right spots.
World's largest axe. That's a looker.
That's cool.
Yep.
As in Canada.
I just thought it'd be fun.
World's largest pile
World-
of junk 302.
That's gonna be my backyard after this drift season, baby.
It's incredible because you think about it in like you think about what's National Lampoon's. They drive the country in the wagon.
Yeah. Oh,
You know-
no. Anything. It's perfect because it's a trip of what I would like to do. I'd like to drive across the country.
Yeah.
With a little bit of a, roadmap.
A little flavor.
Like
Yeah.
families used to drive across the country and stop because
Yeah.
the highway would be littered with this nonsense.
Yeah.
And people would pull off.
In truth, there's so many things. Like all of Route 66, all of the stuff on there.
Yeah.
I love Dobbins. I didn't say your trip was a good idea. Damn. In the heart.
Smoked.
At least he
Yeah.
stabbed you in the front.
Yeah, you know what? It's honesty from a friend that I appreciate.
Yeah.
World's largest above water crack. That's true.
Big shout, Sam. We love you, buddy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I think it'd be a good time.
Oh, my God. There's a Jolly Green Giant
Yeah.
in Blue Earth, Minnesota.
You
Yeah,
guys wanna-
but it's the brand. What's the brand? What's that? The brand with that guy in the can?
The Jolly Green Giant.
Jolly Green Giant.
Is that the brand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's called that.
He
Unbelievable.
watches over the gas stations and trinket stops of Blue Earth, Minnesota.
Hey,
Yeah.
For all
glad
the
somebody's
tragedies.
doing it.
You know what I would do?
What would
Do you
do?
guys even care?
Of course. We
Yeah.
asked you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would use.
We're not the ones that didn't come up with it.
Yeah.
I came up with it earlier in the show.
Ooh.
And I don't
See,
need-
Sam stabs you in the front, but he knows Bucky's isn't the biggest. It's
Yeah,
Terrible's in
Terrible's
Prim,
better.
Nevada.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
I didn't
gas
say it was a
station.
business biggest. I just thought it was.
I think I
didn't
have
know.
that footage. I got to find that footage.
Dude, you have that footage. It's great. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it's a gas station that big. It makes a Walmart here look like a shell.
That's crazy.
That's
Dude,
wild.
there's stores inside of stores. There are trophy trucks inside of this gas station.
Can you
need to
see?
go.
Is it so big that you can see the curvature of the earth? Like I know there's
It's
some
so
buildings
big that if
you
I
have
screamed on one side, you wouldn't hear me on
to.
the
That's
other.
fucking crazy.
It's
Because
insane.
there are some buildings that are so big they have to be designed to account for like the moving earth.
Dude, it took me 20 minutes to find the monsters. It's just insane, dude. It's just like, think about if you're roaming around a Walmart just full of like bags of chips and candy bars.
Yeah, it's like seeing the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
It just took your breath away.
There's
Look at
got to
this
be,
place. Look at Terribles.
there's a wall like 50 feet wide of just Slurpee machines.
Oh my
It's
god.
just like,
We need to see this. We need to uncover this footage.
We need to
unbelievable.
do like a road trip of some sort.
We just need to drive to the new seasons. You know, get some gas
Yeah.
station footy.
yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, the Terribles. Yeah, they're good people. Actually, they have quite a helpful crew when they run all their races. They're big support, like local supporters of all the races. Because most of them take off from that same area in either Jean or Prim, one of those two, right next to Buffalo Bills. There's a hotel, Buffalo Bills Casino, whatever it is, and they all take off from there. And then the gas station's not too far from there. What is going on over there, Josh? What's
My
Your
the
God.
watch just finds shit all the time.
Shook. All right, what are you doing, bud?
Your watch is like the little fairy from Zelda that's constantly telling you to listen. It's just very
Pushy.
pushy. Yeah.
Pushy was, yeah.
I guess mine's not. Mine's loosely based on this, but I wanted to do it really bad, so I guess I'm gonna make this fit. Would be driving my car, my drift car,
Oh wow.
Oh Jesus.
and
That's
I
some
want to do
confidence.
Drift Week and travel super far, wherever all the Drift Week things are.
Well, they have different routes.
There's tons of them.
Yeah.
I'd want to hit the biggest one. That's what I would do.
Like I think the next one is a bunch of West Coast ones.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
What's the? Oh, I'm drawing a blank on it right now. But there's a drag week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Same
thing is
thing.
cool as shit. I
And
love
you
watching
have
that
to drive.
from track to track, and they
And
have
it's-
little carts.
It's unbelievable. The carts are more interesting than the cars.
That's what I would want to do. I'd
Oh, it's so
fucking
cool.
get a little trailer for the E36 and
And they-
pull all
they-
my wheels and tires.
They custom build the sizes and how they mount them, and then they got roof racks that pop on and off. They got fiberglass like parts of the body that come on and off to make it easier. It's very, very cool. But yeah, the drag week is very similar. That's really cool. You should do the drift week. Fuck it. What are you doing?
It would be cool.
Do it.
Tim Connors, it's already a fictional story. It's crazy.
I don't know. I think the drift week would be cool if they're close enough. I think if they're close enough, you could ship your car to the first one, drive to the rest.
Nah, I should go to TX2K.
Jimmy just did one.
Yeah, with a Z.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I read this fucking breakdown somewhere recently. It was like 30% of the time you're breaking parts that you modified to work. No, sorry. 40% of the time you're fixing parts that you modified to work. 30% of the time you're fixing shit you broke from bad driving. 5% of the time you're fixing an OEM failure. And then something else that was goofy. My shit would be fucking exploded because everything's custom.
Yeah, dude.
So I'd have to have like the craziest trailer.
Yeah.
I'd have to have the welder, like a ton of axles, wheels, tires, all new suspension ready for
I was
backup.
gonna say every front suspension component.
Yep. And I'd have
replaceable.
to learn how to do string alignments.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like FaceTiming Seamus, like, please, I'm fucking begging you. Because I lost the control arm. Just sweating profusely.
Dude,
like,
all I need is 2 tape measures. I'll show you how to do alignments.
You'd be out there with a team, you know?
They sell a cool little aluminum.
the rack
thing,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend who has
It's a
one.
neat little thing.
It's got the measuring
Quick.
tape holes.
Yeah. Well, those are our road trips. I would like to do a road trip.
I really want to do mine. Just gotta find the time.
The vertical ones seem pretty good too. Like North Dakota, the road to nowhere. North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas.
My issue with that
Yeah, I'd like to go to one of
is
those
you got to
states.
drive all the way up there, drive all the way down, and then drive all the way home.
Or you could fly.
Yeah, but then you got to rent a car.
Yeah. You're not going to do this in your own car like you.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
I mean, my own car would be endlessly more comfortable than the car I took.
I returned the car to Aston after this, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they would
Yeah.
just let you borrow it.
The
Oh,
great
there's no fucking way that ass is making it that far. You'd be fucking in New Jersey.
That's
and
why
it'd
it's
break
not
down
mine.
forever. You'd
The-
be driving a Toyota Corolla from New Jersey on.
Tires would be bald after 8 hours
Yeah.
of driving.
the Great Northern Route seems pretty fun.
That's where I started. So I was like, I want to drive the U.S.-Canada border the whole way.
Yeah, the whole entire way.
And then I started looking, and I'm like, what's this over here? And I was like,
Ooh, big things.
world's largest penny? World's largest ladies like? What's going on here? And then, yeah, spiraled.
Absolutely spiraled.
I applaud the selection of, interest points. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's a very good idea. All right.
All right. All right.
Let's move
Questiones?
on to some questions.
That's
Questions.
Spanish
Jesus.
for questions, by the way.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome. Gracias.
Little culture corner over here.
that. Buenos noches, amigo.
De nada.
Oui, oui.
No problemo.
Aye. All right. Let me pull this up. We'll go start at the bottom. Brent, Trey, I'm sorry, Brent Reynolds.
Brent Reynolds.
Never mind.
Never mind. Brent
Never mind.
Reynolds.
Sorry.
It's been real.
Sorry. Jordan MX5.
Jordan MX5.
He just says, Paul, are you attracted to midgets? Not on my radar.
He's a wild, wild guy.
Jordan's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't
need-
know off the top of my head.
I need him to answer it for me.
Yeah.
If he is in
Do
the
you
chat.
need to ask him that? He's asking us. You don't think you already know the answer?
Was
Yeah,
he
no,
being
no.
truthful about what they do on Saturdays?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had to guess, yes, I've seen a channel.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
That guy's the most truthful man I know.
Snake Neck.
I don't
Snake
think
egg.
it's anything.
Just writes more revival mountain climbs or a rally like Gumball, entrance fee large enough to ward off ass hats.
We'll definitely do some kind of
We'll do something.
rally.
Yeah.
We like
I'd do
that.
something.
That was a
I
really
know
good
we-
time, actually.
We
In
wanted
in
to
a
plan
very dark
something.
time.
Yeah, it was. They gave us a little faith, if you will.
Yeah. We'll go see the biggest something.
I wish we could do like a real rally, like off road.
What do you mean?
Like we rent a car.
I mean, I can sign you up if you want.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
We get a bunch of boys together. We get some cars.
Mm-hmm.
Make some teams. Whoever gets the fastest lap time of the day wins.
You want to do it off road? Like a
That'd be
Team
cool.
O'Neill or
Could
something?
do this at Jesse's.
Yeah, legal.
This is Jesse's house.
A legal thingy.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I think that'd be great. We could also just do a track day.
We could do track day.
Pure
don't have
visual
track car.
photography.
Yeah, you do.
New
be
Year's
fun.
resolutions? Anyone?
I don't do them.
No, we talked about this, man. I don't need the date to change just to kind of
Yep.
do something good for myself.
Just be better, you know? Be better.
Kevin401.
Hashtag do better. Kevin401.
What streaming shows are you guys watching? Need something new to watch.
Oh, I'm finishing up Andor right now.
I just finished the Dragon guys.
I want to start the Dragon Guys.
Dragon guys.
I
From
know-
the fucking
Game of Thrones?
Game of the
House-
Rings.
Oh,
Game of the
okay.
Rings.
Yeah, House of the Dragon guys.
How you watched House of Dragon?
I just finished it.
Wonderful.
I gotta start it.
Stinks.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so
Stinks.
good.
First person I've heard
You
say
gotta,
that.
you gotta go watch. You gotta go watch the other one.
I don't want to watch the Lordy Poos.
It's
or
way
whatever.
better.
I watched it, Josh. I'll be honest. Up until 7.5 episodes, I didn't have a fucking clue what was going on. But when you figure it out,
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, okay, this is all right. Yeah. All right.
I mean, the House of Dragons is literally a soap opera set in like there's. I saw maybe 2 heads come off the whole time. You know what I mean? I'm looking for battles. I'm not looking for the soap opera.
Well,
Watch
I
it
think
again. I
there'll
think
be-
it's a soap opera.
I think there'll be a lot more. Because like,
yeah, of course there'll be a lot more. Is they're trying to sell a
because
lot more TV
first
soap
season
opera
of Game of
shows.
Thrones wasn't like thing after thing after thing.
Andor was the best Star Wars. Unbelievable.
Yeah, what's best spin-off
Yeah.
Star Wars thing.
Yes.
I have to watch that. I haven't. I've been looking for new things to watch. I've been kind of all over the place.
I'm watching that Yellowstone new one.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any
Did
of
a new
season
episode
5
come out
yet.
next week? Last week?
No, it's off until last week, yes. And now
Okay.
it's off
I
until
gotta see
summer.
that one. I'm trying to think streaming. I don't really watch that much.
You watched
TV.
1923?
No. Yeah.
You watch 1883?
No.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what those are.
Those are Yellowstone
Spin-offs.
prequels.
Prequels.
Yeah, prequels. Yeah, it's
I'll
the
check that
family-
out.
Yeah,
Someone at work ruined that one for me.
1883.
Ruined
Man,
that one.
I was like,
Yeah?
they can't ruin it because like
Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna watch
yeah,
it then.
you can't ruin it because you're watching it.
Oh,
Yellowstone is it already happened.
You know what
Right,
you
right.
should watch, sir? Vikings.
no, that show stinks.
No, it doesn't. You're out of your
Dude, it's
You're
got
on
like
crack
I
cocaine.
can't go with shows like that that are like set in the back in the day and they use modern music. It's
What?
like all of a sudden, like sometimes the Goo Goo Dolls come on. You're like, what the
They
fuck
don't-
is going on?
They
here?
didn't do that.
They do, yeah, they absolutely do. Vikings
The
stinks.
Goo Goo Dolls?
Oh,
Yeah, some modern
You know
music
what?
shit,
No
dude.
way. They didn't do that.
I
Yeah, they
watched
did.
000, which was the most expensive television show ever made until the Lord of the Rings show, which blew it out of the water by $300 million.
Lord of the Rings was that expensive?
It was $460 million to
What
make.
000? Is that the Porsche
180?
magazine?
No, yes, but no. It's about international drug smuggling between Mexico and Italy.
Oh,
I'm into that.
let's go.
Dude, and so what made it so expensive is they filmed on
They
location
use
for
real
everything.
They use real drugs.
Yeah, on location for everything. They're
Yeah.
in like, where I can't no because I'll
They
ruin
use
it.
real drugs.
Yeah, I
They use
can't.
real drugs. It's wicked expensive. I'm excited to see
They
it.
go crazy places.
I love this.
It's a wild show. It's a stand-alone season only. The guy who wrote it is, if you look it up, he's technically, I think he's still in hiding because he's exposed.
Sam Dobbins 000 is the best show I've ever seen.
There we go. Thank you.
I gotta watch so
Again.
I
Again,
watched-
there he is
Listen.
again.
Uncalled. Sam has my back every time.
I watched the first episode of that, but I think I put it on in the living room, and I was just like,
Nope,
"Oh,
don't
okay,
do
can't
that.
can't do this.
Don't
Can't have
do
this right
that.
now."
Yeah. 000 was unbelievable.
I'm gonna say this, gonna piss a lot of people off. Spending $300 million on Lord of the Rings. What are you doing?
400
What are you doing?
something.
Dude,
Stop that.
they have
That
to.
show hits so hard. You haven't
Stop
seen
it.
it. You
They
haven't
have-
seen
They
it.
have to have good armor.
No, I've never watched any of the Lord of the Rings.
You know who didn't spend $300 million
Wow.
and they made a
Wow.
banger? Last Kingdom.
Last Kingdom is the best show you can watch.
$465 million.
Josh, did you finish Last Kingdom?
No, not the entire thing.
You might want to check it out again. Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
They really bring it around because I watched like the first.
No, you can't. You can't judge the first season. The production quality is like Trailer Park
like
Boys low.
2.5. I think
just
I'm on.
Listen, the production quality does
Every
this.
year, it just fucking skyrockets.
Okay.
dude.
By the last one, you're like,
They get to that HBO budget.
yeah, you shut off the fucking episode. You're like, maybe I am Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Like
Perhaps
you are
I am Uhtred.
El
you are Dan.
Bebenber. Dan. Love me.
Dude, Uhtred, son of Uhtred hit so hard for a low production show.
I gotta.
It fucked
And that
so
last
hard.
season, they were like, just throw all the money at it.
Yo, yeah.
So
Throw
is
all
it
the money at this
over
thing.
now?
We don't know.
No, so
we don't
they're-
know.
it's over. He does his
Yep.
Whatever.
like,
yeah. You can don't need to.
fighting, and then they end it or whatever. And then I was like, well, fuck, that was I'm cool with that.
That was a hitter.
And then they were like, oh no, there's another season, but we're not going to do a season. We're going to do a badass movie with huge production value.
Yep.
I
We're
like
spending
that.
even more money on this shit
I like
for
that.
less screen time.
Would anybody be interested in doing a movie podcast? I'd really like to do a movie podcast.
Like instead of Cars,
Old movies, new
In
movies.
still
everything.
revival
Well, obviously, it's still under revival.
Yeah, I'll do it.
on Wednesdays.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, not on Wednesdays.
We
have
do
to-
that before dinner usually.
Yeah.
That's like just because in my mind, I'm like, let's pick a movie. Let's all watch it,
We're definitely not qualified to do this, so we can do a movie one, no problem.
and then we discuss.
yeah, yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love to, but that would be a logistical fucking nightmare for me.
It would. Hey. Yeah,
I don't know. We'll just
Revival Movie Club.
we'll just toy with the idea.
We could invite
Something.
the fans. We
What
could
if
all watch it and talk about it.
If you could plug me in remote, I'm down. I'm in.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I know.
Revival,
If
dude,
they were all
Revival
on
Movie
Netflix,
Club.
it'd be
I'll
super
just
easy.
die.
I think
What?
we do.
If they're all on
Uhtred,
Netflix, it'd
first
be
one.
super easy because
So
you can
that's
do a watch party.
we could do shows
Can
for
we
sure.
start with Snatch?
Oh, what a
Such a
movie!
hitter.
Snatch is
You pikey fuck. What is that? What you say, pikey? I can't remember. There's so many.
Oh, I want to watch. Fuck, have you got what's the one with Samuel Jackson?
Snakes on a plane.
No, and there's like drugs involved.
On a plane with snakes. Snakes on a plane.
He's like,
Pulp Fiction.
no, he's a Scottish guy. He like hits golf
Jackie
balls,
Brown.
On a plane.
hits golf
With
balls off
snakes.
of a floating trash
Snakes on a
boat.
plane.
Pulp Fiction.
I think
No.
it's Snakes on a plane that you're thinking about.
So,
Avengers.
you know who's gonna get this? Tim Connors. I know he's gonna get it. They had drugs and they like gave somebody fake drugs and then they diarrhea themselves in the movie.
All right, well, were we on questions?
Yeah.
I mean, someone's definitely gonna get that. This wants the script.
I
Of any
know
movie
that
ever.
Tim Connors is
I think
gonna
it's
know
Snakes on a
this.
plane, though.
Don't let me down, Tim.
Sorry, let me get back to questions.
I don't know how we get off questions hard.
Yeah.
Movies.
CEO Harry,
CEO Harry.
is there a revival track day? Where will it be?
Yes, yes.
Let's see.
Noted.
We can definitely do a revival track day. There's definitely enough interest. We just have to organize it.
It's not Pulp Fiction.
It's going to be a Canaan.
Paul_Cullen.
Paul Cullen.
Do any cars, good or bad, give you a hit in the nostalgia feels?
Do any what?
Do any cars, good or bad, give you a hit in the nostalgia
Like
feels?
new cars or like
Anything.
nostalgic
So-
cars?
So a perfect example. would be
300 CX.
Old Civics.
Hits me right in the nostalgia.
Yeah, Fox Buddy Mustang.
My-
Most nostalgic.
My mom had a purple first gen neon.
The Espresso?
You know, like whatever the
Two-door
yeah.
Espresso?
No, four-door.
Four-door, okay.
'Cause that's what she trekked all the children to school in.
Yep, you can throw kids in the back without a door.
Oh, yeah.
I've done it.
So if I seen one of those, it'd be like right to the child.
Right in
seat.
the nostalgia.
It's
Yep.
called Formula 51.
I've never heard of that movie.
Yeah, no one's
No.
ever heard of that.
But hey,
It's good.
ISC suspension.
ISC suspension.
Old school versus new school cars.
Old school.
old school always.
Yeah, come on.
Come
on now.
Dustin be bussin'.
Dustin, be bussin'.
Will Shook be adding a Taco Bell door chime in his E36?
I should actually shouts to Dustin. It's kind of a throwback. He informed me that the
Mark 432.
Taco Bell in Plainfield, Connecticut, does in fact support the standard at the window ordering of a quesarito.
Why, you can't order quesarito anywhere?
Nope,
I hate to hear that.
they're no longer following
what's
MLA format.
What's a quesarito?
Wait, what is MLA for?
MLA is like from
It's a
like
burrito
school.
wrapped in a quesadilla.
No, it's
Oh,
a
then I have no idea what the fuck it is.
It's just meat, cheese, and rice, but it's like liquid cheese inside of like a burrito. So it's a burrito with
Oh.
queso in it.
That's wrong. Okay.
Oh,
It's delicious.
burrito with queso in it. Okay.
Tim Vankman.
Tim Vankman.
What car would you guys buy if you have all the money? Greetings from Holland.
Hello, Holland.
All the money. It's so hard. It's such like a. I buy a Chiron.
I wouldn't buy just one.
Yeah, if you had all the money,
I buy
Yeah.
a Lancia's 037. I've said this a million times.
There'd be many, and
No
people
problem. I'd be there tomorrow.
people
at the
would-
Lancia dealer. Be like, give me one.
Yeah.
people would, there would be signs.
Pardon me, garçon. Lancia 037. Let's get it moving.
Pierre,
Yeah, and
please.
there's just it's such in. I saw discussions of infinite in the chat room earlier, but it's such like an infinite question of like I would go find the best version of a Fox Body Mustang I could possibly buy. I'd buy that. I mean, if it had to be one car, it wouldn't be that. I don't know. It's just insane to think.
one car, dude. Listen, I know I keep saying it, but 10 Gen Civic Type R, or I'd go to Tailored Chassis Solutions and get a fit.
Why don't you just suck up to him a little bit more?
I have no interest in other cars, dude.
Ooh, you know what would be really nice?
That's true. The fit is pretty
Imagine
sick.
a 300 horsepower fit, bro.
I think for
I
well,
see.
unlimited money, it could be even faster.
A GT40.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
GNX.
it could be undrivably fast.
GT40.
GNX,
Oh,
but you have to do a
GT40.
manual swap.
GT40 might take the number one spot. That's a cool
GT40 is
car.
pretty hard.
That's a tough ad. Imagine getting Starbucks in that bad boy. Sheesh.
I didn't know the window. Is like, you get a little slider.
No,
know?
you'd have to get out because
Yeah,
then you
get
like
out.
to look at it and then drink the coffee.
You
That's
park
a good
in front.
point. Got a good point.
You just sit there and look at it. That's what you do.
You know,
Hey, it's Diogo. Oh,
hey,
sorry.
it's Diogo.
No questions. I just wanted to thank Shook for the new builds channel in the Discord.
Wow.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Shook.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a
Discord,
good. That was a
right.
good suggestion. It took me 3 days to right click it new, but I did it.
But I
did
found it. I
I did
found
it for you.
You did it though.
I was sitting in the middle. I was sitting at work.
I gotta
I
get
said,
back in the Discord.
I totally forgot to do it. Were you touching my feet?
Sorry, buddy. I gotta get back into the Discord.
Yeah.
Hop back in.
Been a long time.
You've missed a lot.
I think so. I miss those guys.
Pat
Pat,
Polonezek 11.
Polonezek.
Does anybody know how much Adam LZ makes? Like, what the fuck? He
Lots?
did a breakdown. Like,
Yeah.
I forgot
Really?
when, but he did a breakdown. Yeah, he kind of told everybody.
He's
Yeah.
done, because I saw it. He did a breakdown of what he makes, but also like what it costs to run his
Where
brand.
it goes. Right, yeah. It was actually, I remember watching and being quite
Yeah.
intrigued. Like,
Does-
it was.
It has to be a
a-
couple mil.
Does it make
A
more
year.
than us?
Yeah.
Wait, he's
What's
getting
that for?
paid?
Yeah, yeah.
17% cents per
you guys are
listen.
getting paid?
It's close.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
he's-
a website that you could look out, like called Something Blade.
No,
Social Blade.
no.
Sling
Social
Blade.
Blade. It's
but
Sling
that's
Blade.
not.
it's kind of inaccurate by a lot,
This was,
but it'll give you an idea.
this was a sum as a whole of like merchandise and branding and brand deals
Yeah,
and
This is just
partnerships.
social media.
Yeah. It was very interesting because then you look at like how much gets reinvested back into the
Oh,
LZ
ton.
brand.
According
And,
to
like-
the tax guy, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And the cars, how
All
he's
that money
buying
goes right
them.
back in.
Buy this one for this one, and literally all the money just gets reused essentially.
Yeah.
But it was very interesting. I don't know when that was. Maybe a
Good.
year
That's,
ago.
that's crazy. I didn't want to see it. I want to know.
Ford must be paying him a dickload too just to drive that car.
Ford isn't paying him at all.
They're not. They're
No.
just like, here's an RTR, and he's like, sure.
He drives for RTR.
Well, RTR must be.
They're supported by Ford Motorsport,
Yeah.
but he's on the RTR team, so I don't think there's a.
No sponsorships.
I don't think there's a direct Ford
He
sponsorship.
doesn't even get Ford parts. Nothing. A hat.
I'd imagine, but like
throw him a hat.
he even.
You gotta throw him a hat.
Some rugs.
I believe he did a video of him buying an RTR car.
Yeah, you had
well.
one before. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
A couch.
A couch.
Why do people put socks on their dog? I've never seen a dog that doesn't lose its mind with them.
I don't know. I hate that.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
weird.
Actually-
a socks on a dog. Who puts socks on a dog?
I watched a
I saw a
video.
YouTube video. Someone did it. Someone we know.
Yeah, I watched a video of
I reported them.
a man camping with his dog, and he put little booties on the dog because it was in the snow, and the dog was fine. Loved him.
Really? Dog was into it?
Yeah.
Maybe
If,
it's
I
cold.
guess if it's the snow and it's not like a snow dog, sure.
Does your dog do whatever he wants to it?
Yeah.
It's not cheating because it's your dog.
Most ice nowadays, especially for municipalities, as a random fact, is pet safe. So
Most ice.
ice
melt.
Salts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
sell ice melt.
It's
All pet
actually
safe. There's a picture of
required.
the dog and a kid on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
So yeah, that's how you know it's legit.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually required
That
that
kid's
it's
fine.
animal safe. So Probably fine.
The Jackalope 89. I was at the neon Tesla charger on Post Road and saw Chuck try to pull out on Airport Road. Then he didn't.
Who was that? The Jackalope?
The Jackalope 89.
Yeah, I was trying to pull out. I saw a couple cars make it before I did. I've done it multiple times at the Neon. It's a pretty hard no left turn onto a very busy road. And then I
Is
just,
that the one in the conch?
no, this is the one in Warwick.
Oh, okay.
You
on
mean
Airport
Warwick?
Road. Warwick. And so then I pulled around. If my wife wasn't in the car, I probably would have just hammered it if I'm honest.
yeah.
But, you know,
Because the left side of the conch one is
whole family was in there.
war zone.
Yeah.
Oh, this makes the conch one look like Disneyland.
Oh, Jesus.
This is like near the airport in the plaza. It's
Oh,
turning
good.
lanes all over the fucking place.
Oh,
It's-
right after the airport?
yeah, it's insane. It's insane. I made it last time, but it was like a Sunday afternoon. There's just nobody driving,
Yeah.
and
It's like playing Frogger with beer goggles on.
this was like holiday. It was not good. But shouts, did you scream? Somebody might have said Chuck there. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, nah, nobody knows who the fuck I am.
Maybe.
You live in
Anyways,
Rhode Island.
next time, yell at me.
I think that's going to do it for us this week.
I'm ready.
My voice is hurting.
Yeah.
I'm very
To go to bed.
You get that
Finish
G
G
Fuel,
Fuel?
baby.
Yeah, I drink half a can of G Fuel, which is about the normal amount in a Red Bull.
That
That's
G Fuel hits
300 mil.
Is that full of creatine?
I don't know if there's
Can I get a
creatine.
good pump on?
Yeah, you
I
can go
can-
outside and lift your car.
I can definitely hear my pulse though.
Why does it sound like the ocean?
Carman Cam yelling America while whipping on the traffic is the move. He's absolutely right.
Oh, God.
You right over there?
I don't think so. That's going to do it for us this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for listening. Big shout to Sam. Love you, buddy. You know, we said it way earlier. We're all with you guys. So we will be back next week. No, actually, no. You're going to get some form of episode next week. We don't quite know what yet because the three of us are traveling.
There won't be a live stream,
Yeah, will not be a
Will
live
not be a
stream
live
next
stream.
Wednesday.
but
We'll
we
be
will be
back.
on your podcast player some way, some shape, some form.
You might
Yeah.
get a 30-minute segment about pizza in Rhode Island.
Could do that.
A movie podcast?
Probably not. Yeah, we'll figure something out. It might even be best of episode. I was debating that. Don't necessarily want to phone it in like that, but we'll see. Because I'm gone Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the boys are similar schedules. So
And then, I'm back in 2 weeks, I think. This week I'm not here. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going for a little while.
yeah, we'll see you in March.
Basically, yeah.
Um,
And that's if I can't book any trips to Colorado.
yeah. So yeah, we will talk to you soon. Like I said, no live stream next week, but we'll be back. We'll be around. You know, get in touch as always. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Visit our website, revivemotoring.com, and help us pump those numbers up for the B4B.
Let's pump them up, baby.
Gonna do it. Peace out.
Thank you guys for listening.
Goodbye.
See ya. Bye. Later, bye.